Give it about 5 seconds and then we should be good to go.
All right, so about 15. At 15, I'll start.
Yeah.
It's game day, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are covering the ReliaQuest Bowl between number 14 Vanderbilt and my number 23 Iowa Hawkeyes. My name is Brett Alt, and I'm going to be the announcer and sidekick for the show. And let's throw it over, and we're going to quickly throw it over to our host for a minute. And as I'm going to cover the first quarter, say hi to our host, Wolfie.
Hey guys, as y'all come in, be sure to smash the like and subscribe if you're new. Big games today, and we'll talk more about that later. But I'm going to toss it back over to Brett because the game's on their way, and I'm going to go do what I need to do, and I'll be back here in a minute.
All right, guys, here we go. Iowa's got the ball, 3rd and 7 on their own 31-yard line. Gronowski out of the shotgun in a normal flex set. Number 5 is in motion. Gronowski takes the snap, drops back, looks. He almost got sacked. He almost got hit on that one. Runs. He's down to the 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30. Out at the 24-yard line. First down, Iowa. No flags on that play, which is good. Wow, what a play by Mark Gronowski. Wow, what a play. There is a flag on the play. Wow, personal foul late hit on Vanderbilt. So it's an additional 15 yards. But it's still first down, Iowa.
Oh, good start for Iowa. Guys, be sure to, as you're all coming in, be sure to double tap for the like and subscribe if you're new. It is appreciated. I
Mhm.
myself will be back here momentarily. Brett's doing the play by play for the first quarter. I've got some things to do, so just come on in and enjoy the game.
All right, Gronowski in the shotgun on the shotgun ace formation. Handed off to Moulton. Moulton goes down to about the 4-yard line. Pickup of about 8 yards on the play. Second and 2 for the Hawkeyes on the Vanderbilt 4-yard line. All right. In the tight flex set, we have Gronowski back in the shotgun. All right, he looks like he's changing up the play a little bit. Gronowski takes the ball, takes it, motions on his man and the receiver, fakes it, goes to Moulton, hands it off to Moulton. Touchdown, Iowa! Moulton scores the first touchdown of the game. Iowa is up 6-0. I know I'm announcing this, folks, but I kind of have a little bias because I am going for Iowa, so that's why I said that with enthusiasm. So, yeah. By the way, thanks to the two people in the chat. Like and subscribe, and remember that today's game is brought to you by Dubby. Save 10% on your order when you check out when you use the code Sports for Wolfie. Extra point is up, and it is good. 7-0 Hawkeyes. What a start for Iowa. That inside zone play by Moulton went for a touchdown from the 4-yard line. Anyway, so that's a good start with 12:55 left in the first quarter. Iowa 7, Vanderbilt nothing. Now we're going to get to see the high-powered Vanderbilt offense led by Heisman candidate Diego Pavia. Or was a Heisman candidate. I don't think he made the Heisman candidates, I think. Okay, but, good quarterback Diego Pavia. Iowa kicks it off from the 35-yard line. The kick is up. And takes it 1 yard deep in the end zone for Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt number 6 curves it around 20, 25 down to about the 28, 29-yard line. 1st and 10 for Vanderbilt. Flag on the play. Officials are discussing what penalty they're going to throw on this one. He's talking to the side judge or whatever. Let's see what the call is. Holding on the receiving team. So on Vanderbilt, backs him up 10 yards. So on the sideline report right now, they have Miss Taylor Davis for ESPN. Clark Lee, the SEC Coach of the Year. Okay, Pavia lines up in the shotgun, bunch trips right on to the formation. Takes the snap, Lucas fires to his receiver number 0, about a gain of about 4 yards or so. Second down for Vanderbilt. 2nd and 7 after a gain of 3 yards. So Pavia lines up in the pistol slot formation. One back behind him. Pavia back in the pistol. Now maneuvers the running back to a shotgun snap. Pavia looks like he might be changing the play out of a normal set. Pavia takes the quarterback power up the middle, up the center, at the first down for Vanderbilt. What a good quarterback power play out of the normal shotgun set. He ran behind the lead blocking of his running back, and the offensive line for Vanderbilt gave him about a good 7 to 8 yards that he needed. Pavia lines up in the pistol ace wing set. One back behind Pavia. Pavia takes the snap, fakes the play action read, and throws it to his wide receiver. Number 6, first down, Vanderbilt. Forgive me, guys. I drank some soda. I'm not quite awake yet. The good play action fake on the halfback dive on that one by Pavia. All right. Looks like they're going shotgun normal set again. Pavia, halfback weak set. Pavia is in the shotgun, normal halfback weak, and makes a receiver in motion, fires to the receiver down to the Iowa 45-yard line. Okay. Second and 6 on the Iowa 45-yard line. Pavia is in the shotgun, normal flex with the tight end wing, with the halfback on his weak side. Takes the snap, fires a swing screen pass out to number 0. Looks like about a gain of 3 yards or 4 yards on that play. So it's going to be third down. I'm going to say about 2 yards on the play. Third and 3. So a gain about 3 couple yards on the play. Third down conversion this season, Vanderbilt is 53%. They're the third best in the FCS. Okay, Pavia lines up in the shotgun, trips right, trips halfback weak. Pavia takes the snap, almost bobbles it, fires, and Pavia gets sacked on the play. By number 43 of the Hawkeyes. Wow, what a start for Vanderbilt. You thought they had a good run going, and then number 43 for Iowa, one of their linebackers, comes on a delayed linebacker blitz and sacks Pavia. Wow. Which will force Vanderbilt to punt on fourth down. All right, so here comes the kicker. The punt is up for Vanderbilt. Iowa, Kate Weejan tries to take it back to return it. Only gets a few yards on the play, so with 8:27 left in the first quarter, it is number 23 Iowa 7, Vanderbilt nothing. I mean, wow, on that play, Pavia got popped. Like, wow. So since we are on commercial break right now, I just wanted to casually say Happy New Year to you all, even though it's New Year's Eve. Of course, since he's on there, shout out to Wolfie. Happy New Year to you too, bro.
Happy New Year, Brett.
And so we have an ad. So did you see that third down play that Pavia got popped on that one, Wolf?
No, I've been in the other room.
Yeah, it was a third and about 3, and Pavia was in the shotgun. He was looking downfield to throw it, and number 43 for the Hawkeyes came on a delayed linebacker blitz and nailed him pretty good.
Ah. Hello,
So yeah.
Gavin. Welcome in.
Hey, Gavin. So yeah. So you probably didn't see the Hawkeye scoring play, did you?
I did see that.
That inside zone by Moulton was really good, though. Did you see that run by Gronowski, though?
I did.
Wow. So, yeah, we've been having. I don't know if it's because the bulk of our fan base is still sleeping or what, but we've been getting randoms from 1-0 to about only 3.
Yeah, I'm noticing that. I don't
Either
think from where I shared out a short earlier this morning before I went to sleep. I think the notifications didn't go out, so maybe we need to share this out here. I'll be back here in a moment. I'll be frozen for a second.
no problem, Wolf. Well, it is winter, so you being frozen sounds about right. Anyway. So yeah. So we're almost out of the ad break right now on my end. I had about almost 3 minutes worth of ads, so well, there's only one. There's 2 people in the chat right now, so we're back to the game. The offense hasn't taken the field yet, but it's the ReliaQuest Bowl today, ladies and gentlemen. Number 23 Iowa versus number 14 Vanderbilt. Iowa has the ball first and 10 on their own. Looks like 17-yard line. Gronowski out of the shotgun, ace flex formation, hands it off on the inside zone. Gets to about the running back number at Williams, about number 26. Again, on the what they called on the 20-yard line, so it's a 2nd and 7. They line up in the normal wings weak set formation. Gronowski back, looks, fires down to the field to number 15. About gain of 6. About Vander Z gain of 6 yards and a short by 1 yard. So it's going to be about third, and I think a short 1 for Iowa. So Gronowski in the shotgun again. They line up in a tight flex set. 3 wide receivers in the tight end. Number 1 trying to figure out where it is. Looks like there's a timeout on the field. Looks like it's going to be timeout Iowa. They had some confusion on the play, so I wonder if this is going to be a full 30-second timeout or if this is going to be a full media timeout. So, right, it is a full media timeout. So, I know you're sharing it out, Wolf. Just so you know, if you're listening, we are in media timeout right now because Iowa just called timeout. So if you're listening, Wolf, just so you know. So we're in break right now at the game. So just got ads on my TV for about 2 minutes and something seconds. So it'll probably be a bit before we get back to the game. Just so you guys know, just for a little housekeeping for the channel, if you haven't done so, please hit the like and subscribe button and share this out on social media wherever you share your YouTube links. Wolf would appreciate that. Also, today's game is brought to you by Dubby. Save 10% on your order at checkout when you use the code Sports with Wolfie. Again, that saves 10% on your order at checkout with the code Sports with Wolfie. And of course, as always, me and Wolfie would like to wish everybody a happy new year. So, if you heard my message, Wolf, while you were frozen, I said we were on media timeout.
Yeah.
So, I got about 45 seconds left of ads. So,
Yeah, I reached out to who all I could to share us out. So
yeah,
hopefully that will help the algorithms out a little bit.
I saw that in the Facebook Messenger post you did in the group. So,
If for some reason the algorithms doesn't catch on, we might just have to go back and watch it on our own.
if we have to do this with a low attendance, oh well. I mean, they already said it in the group, so. But again, I don't think that group post got many votes. I don't think.
There was 8 votes for this game. Yeah.
You know, that's funny how there are 8 votes and yet we don't have a lot of in attendance.
Like I said, I posted a short. It was about 1:00 this morning, and I think that pushed out the notifications. So I think that messed up with the algorithms.
That's what I guess. That's probably too. Anyway, we're back to the game. They're just showing stuff on the beach for the Iowa fans. Yeah, I guess they had a rally or something on the beach yesterday for the ReliaQuest Bowl for the Hawkeyes. So it's 3rd and 1 on the 28 yard line. Iowa lines up in the I formation. Gronowski under center. Gronowski takes the quarterback sneak. A flag on the play, though. The question is, did he get it or did he not get it? But if it's against Iowa, offsides against Vanderbilt. So it's going to be a 5-yard penalty and a first down for Iowa.
Yeah, the defensive end was lined up in the neutral zone.
You know, if my brother had the ESPN app, he'd probably be watching this game right now. My brother. Or he's probably watching it somewhere. I don't know where, though. Iowa lines up in the I formation, normal set. Gronowski changes the play at the line. Gronowski hands it off to number 4 for about a couple yards on the play.
Hey, Cursed. Welcome in.
Hey, Curse Zero, what's up, man? Happy New Year.
Guys, be sure as you come in to share us out because apparently the algorithms are a little jonky today.
Little business for advertisement too before we get back to the game. Oh, hold on, here we go. Gronowski under center, tight end in motion, ace, stack set, slot stack set. Gronowski hands it off to Moulton. Moulton to the 40, 45 down to the 40, about the 49, 50-yard line. First down for Iowa. I tell you what, Moulton's starting to have a pretty good game so far.
I was looking good out there.
Yeah, for a cold weather team, they know how to play well in the nice weather, though. I think this is supposed to be like 50 or 60 something down there. I think it is today.
It's in the
Anyway,
mid 60s, yeah.
Iowa lines up in the shotgun bunch set, bunch trips, halfback weak set. Wiegand goes across in the formation. Gronowski looks, and he is sacked back at the 45-yard line. Wow.
Yeah, I knew Curse. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Curse. We appreciate that, bro. Hey, Curse, have a happy New Year, man.
So right now the score is Iowa 7, Vanderbilt nothing. About midway through the first quarter.
Gronowski with an empty shotgun set, 4 wide receivers and a tight end. Gronowski takes the snap, fires to his tight end number 81, 45-40, 35-30, 25-20, 15, 10, 5, down to the 3-yard line, first and goal, Iowa. Oh, none taken, Curse. If days are days for you, no biggie, man. We don't judge, do we, Wolf?
Nope, not at all.
What a play by the tight end, though, Wolf.
Yeah, the secondary bit down and tight end went over the top. So yeah, that was a good play there on the offense.
All right. They're lined up. 5 wide receivers set. Gronowski in the empty gun on first and goal. Fires to the wide receiver. Oh, it's intercepted by Vanderbilt in the end zone. So it must have popped out of the wide receiver's hands and it got picked off. Wow, what a costly turnover for Iowa. Game's still young, but that was a costly turnover. I thought Iowa was going to go up by 2 scores.
Yeah, it was in his hands and it popped back out. Yeah.
Yep, I saw the replay. Williams didn't even have possession of it. Wow. What a break for Vanderbilt. Even Herky's on the ground going, no, we had it. You seeing that, Wolf, about Herky?
Yeah.
I mean, Herky is, for those of you in the chat who don't know, I'm a huge Iowa Hawkeyes fan. I live in Iowa, just like how Wolfie is a huge Tennessee Volunteers fan because he lives in Knoxville. But we have.
Yeah, you didn't have to remind everybody. I'm good today.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, though, how much we like our fan base, though. Anyway, so I mean, man, did Vanderbilt catch a much needed break. What do you think about that, Wolf?
Yeah, that was Good placement by the safety to be in the right spot at the right time, and it was Height Jr. who picked it off.
Wow.
Um, I think what happened is that Ranowski's throw was a little bit too hard, so as it hit the hands, it just kind of bounced off the palm.
True. Hey, Wolf, on a side note, look what I'm drinking.
Oh yeah, I can relate.
Now we're going to be called the Dr. Pepper Brothers. Anyway, yeah, as soon as I saw the as soon as I saw that we were going to do this game, the ReliaQuest Bowl, I'm like, that's why when I thought if you needed a sidekick, that's why I volunteered because you know me, I'm not going to pass up an opportunity to do an Iowa game.
Oh yeah, I figured.
99% of the time, you have an alt on the panel when there's an Iowa game. It's usually either me or Jeff.
Yeah, I think this is the first Iowa game that we've done this year. I think.
Yeah, I think you're right because no, because the Iowa Oregon game was when we decided not to do because that wasn't as important, even though it turned out to be an important game. Though
Right.
going back, we should have done that one, Iowa and Oregon.
So thanks to the 6 that are in the chat right now. If you're new, double tap on the screen to give the like and subscribe if you're new. This is the Vanderbilt versus Iowa ReliaQuest Bowl. Iowa has the early lead, 7-0, with about 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. My name is Eric, other known as Sports with Wolfie, and this is my partner here, Brett Alt, and he's doing the play-by-play right now. And we just experienced an Iowa turnover with a Vanderbilt interception in the end zone, so it'll be a 1st and 10 Vanderbilt from
Oh,
the 20-yard line.
oh man, Iowa almost picked that off. Oh man, that would have been a nice turnover. Did you see that, Wolf?
Yeah, Pavia was throwing deep, and Iowa had the spot on
Interception.
the coverage. And
Pavia back in the shotgun. Looks, fires over the middle. Throws it to his running back, Alexander. It's third down, and I think about 5 or so. We'll have to look at the what ESPN, the official measurement, says. Yep, 3rd and 5. You know, Pavia's lucky he got away with one.
yeah,
Excuse
that's
me.
what you call throwing on a dime.
Really? I thought it was a quarter. That was a joke. Pavia and 4 wide receiver set. Wide receiver comes across the line on an orbit set and runs out to the left side. Pavia gets ready to take the snap out of the gun, takes the snap, drops back, look. He scrambles and he's sacked on the play. Back at the 19-yard line. 4th down for Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt's going to have to punt. That's already number 2 for sacks already on Pavia today.
Yeah, that pressure came from the left-hand side of the field, and the blockers were not ready for it, and pressure ensued, and Pavia couldn't break loose.
So far, Iowa's been able to contain that Vanderbilt pass attack with their defense. If you agree on that one.
Yeah, I agree.
So Vanderbilt the punts. Here's in the air. Weegan back to return. He's going to let it bounce. Going to take a Vanderbilt bounce. And look like it's going to be down at about the 22-yard line. So 1st and 10 for Iowa on their own 22-yard line. I'm surprised Weegan didn't return that. Maybe he thought it was going to take an Iowa bounce or something. It's okay, though. I mean,
Well, I mean, he was under a lot of coverage by Vanderbilt, and I think he didn't want to risk muffing the kick.
yeah, that's definitely not a bad idea. Yeah, well, yeah, so normal tight flex weak set on the shotgun for Iowa. Number 7 in motion. Gronowski hands it off to the running back. It looks like he stopped for about no gain to maybe a half a yard on the play. But I think that was a no gain play for the Hawks. It was a 1 yard gain. Never mind. 2nd and 9 for the Hawkeyes on their own 23-yard line. Gronowski goes under center. Okay, it looks like we're going to ace double tight set for double tight end set for Iowa. Gronowski runs on the play action pass, rolls out to the middle, throws it to number 48. And I think that's about 8 yards, 3rd and 1. Not Wolf, I have to be honest, that wasn't a bad rollout play action pass.
Yeah, I mean you can tell Ranowski is not the most athletic quarterback in the world, but yeah, that was a good play action pass there.
Yep. 3rd and 2. Looks like they're going out of a tight flex set. Number 81, the tight end in motion, to a bunch set on the left side. Gronowski changing the play at the line with 7 on the play clock. Gronowski takes the snap, hands it off to Bolton on an inside zone play, and looks like Vanderbilt's going to stop him short of getting the first down. 4th and 1 for Iowa. Good stop by Vanderbilt. And they're probably going to let this they're either going to take one more play or they're going to let this clock run down to the end of the first quarter. Hey, morning, D-Man. What's up, man? What's up, bro? Happy New Year. 4th and 1. Excuse me. Yep. They're bringing out the
to the guys that are listening in, and as D-Man said in the chat there, please double tap for the like and subscribe if you're new. I don't think the algorithms picked this up very well today, so we started a little bit slow here. So please share us out. It does help on the growth.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the end of the first quarter, but with the score, number 23, Iowa 7, number 14, Vanderbilt nothing. I have to say, Wolf, that even though Iowa got the early jump, it's been a defensive game in the first quarter so far.
Yeah, it's been a very level game as far as defense goes. Now, the best thing that I've seen so far is the run game out of Moulton.
Moulton is like one of our best backs. If I were to compare him to an old Iowa halfback from the old days, even though he's not as agile as this guy was, but he reminds me so much of old Cedric Shaw from way back when.
Now, that is going back. That is going way back.
I remember when Cedric Shaw was a damn good running back for the Hawks. I remember the combination with him and Tavian Banks. They were really good running backs back then. So Moulton kind of got that combination of Tavian Banks and Cedric Shaw. So. Oh, D-Man says, Wolf, look at your messenger if you can. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're in the third quarter. We're in the media timeout. So just want to say hello, everybody. And don't forget, tonight we are having a GameCast on this channel for the college football playoff game tonight between number 10 Miami and number 2 Ohio State. So make sure to stay attention for that. I don't know who's going to be the sidekick for Wolfie tonight for that game, but I know it's going to be a good game tonight. So don't forget to make sure. Also, ladies and gentlemen, have you ever wondered what we're really thinking when it comes to games and picking games? Well, don't forget. Well, on Tuesday afternoons at about 1 o'clock, you have 5 crazy guys on a panel talking football and making picks and having funny banter from time to time. Join me, Wolfie, D-Man, Angel, and Ted as we review football picks and make picks for each game on the Football Pick'em Show Tuesdays at 1:00 at 2 p.m. Eastern, 1:00 Central on the Sports with Wolfie channel. Oh, sweet, D-Man. By the way, D-Man, I wish you good luck on the GameCast tonight, bro. So they're just advertising the games. So right now. All right, we're back to the second quarter. It's the ReliaQuest Bowl. Number 23, Iowa 7. Number 14, Vanderbilt nothing.
Yeah, more than likely it's going to be Dean Man.
Yeah.
For the
I got
Ohio State game.
All right, 4th and 1. Iowa is punting after a stop by Vanderbilt. Number 12 goes in motion on the special teams for Iowa. Iowa punts the ball. Pretty good punt. Fair catch by Vanderbilt at about the 17-yard line. Wolf, if you don't mind, I think I'll call the first half of this game, if you don't mind.
That's fine.
Like you said, at least you're training me in case something happens. True, right?
Right.
That's right.
That or you can do the Iowa possessions and I can do the Vanderbilt possessions.
Yeah. I can. All right. Looks like Pavia is in the pistol stack twins left with 2 wide receiver sets, with 2 wing sets. Pavia hands the ball off on the first down. Looks like about 3 to 4 yards on the play. That was a unique pistol setup on that one. That was those 2 wing backs on the left side, and then of course that standard 2 wide receiver set. Hey, bro! All right, 2nd and 7, Pavia out of the pistol wide trips formation, or slot weak, whatever you want to call it. Wide trip set, wide receiver in motion into a trip set. Pavia fakes on the play action, rolls out, throws it to number 5, and it's a first down. First down, Vanderbilt. Good play action by Pavia there, Wolf. What do you say? Oh, he's frozen. All right. Pavia looks like he's lined up in the gun formation with 4 wide receivers. 81 is running an orbit pattern. Running behind. Pavia looks, and he is sacked for the 3rd time. I think that's Herkett. Yep, it is Herkett for the Hawkeyes. Have fun at Fort Madison, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
Glad that you're able to tune in for a little bit, though, bro. Did you see that? And that's number 3 on Pavia already for sacks, Wolf.
Yeah, the offensive line, I think there's some pieces missing. I can't really place it right now.
2nd and 15. In the bunch formation, sets out the wide receiver in motion. Pavia drops back, looks, fires over the middle to number 0, down to about the 36, 37-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd down. I'm going to say about maybe 6 or 7. But that wasn't a bad play. Oh, there's a flag on the play, but it looks like it's going to be on Iowa. So it's going to be an automatic first down for roughing the passer on Iowa. So it's going to be an automatic first down for Vanderbilt.
Yeah, the linebacker got there just a tad late on the play.
Oh, 57 bapped him in the face mask. That's why they called roughing the passer. Number 57 did. He went down and like whack like that. All right, Pavia lines up in the pistol Y trips formation and now sets up into a shotgun Y trips formation as he moves the running back next to him on the halfback weak. Number 6 runs, fakes jet sweep. Pavia runs, fakes the jet sweep, runs for about 2 yards on the play. That was a quarterback fake power jet on the play, fake jet power. I know you like to say always wide receiver reverse. I call it what it is. That's a jet sweep, Wolf.
Yeah,
You call it old school.
that's the way I called it when I was playing. So
Yeah. You know it's a jet sweep by technical terms now, though. So tight end double set stack, zero in motion for Vanderbilt. Pavia drop, takes the snap, drop back, looks, fires over the middle, goes to zero. Oh, he gets by a defender zero. Number zero takes it first down, Vanderbilt. I thought that Iowa defender had that wide receiver stuffed behind the line. But wow, that was a decent play though.
yeah, that was Cheryl on the reception.
Yeah, fill me on the wide receiver names if you have to there, Wolf. All right, Pavia. Looks like it's in a double, or was in a two split set. Now moves into a shotgun normal formation. Pavia fakes the play action pass. Looks, fires downfield. He's got a man, and he overshoots him incomplete. There were two Hawkeyes on his butt, but that wide receiver for Vanderbilt had the step. But Pavia just overthrew him. That looked like a corner play. Well, if you know your plays, that a corner post?
Yeah, that was a post.
All right, Pavia looks like he called the play. Looks like he's in the gun halfback. Looks like he's in the gun double flex weak set. Number 6 goes in an orbit play, hands off inside zone. Looks like about 2 3 yards on the play, and it's going to be about to Alexander. So it's going to be about third down and about, I want to say about 6 or 7. Wow. Today they tied the most in the first half of the season for sacks. Vanderbilt did.
Halfback Alexander on the play.
Yep. They go in the shotgun spread weak set with 3 wide receivers and a tight end. Pavia looking to take the snap at the Iowa 35-yard line. Alexander in motion. Pavia drops back, fires to number 6 on the play. First down, Vanderbilt. That is Richardson. First down, Vanderbilt.
Diego, appreciate it. If you haven't already, be sure to double tap for the like and subscribe if you're new. It is appreciated.
Thank you, Diego.
Iowa's
All right.
currently up 7-0, but Vanderbilt is driving.
All right. Pavia is in the double tight end wing set shotgun formation with 2 wide receivers and 2 tight ends. Alexander flips it back to Richardson on a reverse play, but Iowa has him stuffed. A loss of about 2 yards on the play.
Yes,
Thank you,
Diego, and Happy New
Diego.
Year to you as well.
Yeah, Diego. Happy New Year to you yourself, man.
Now, be sure to tune in later on tonight for the Ohio State versus Miami quarterfinal game. We'll be live for that. And then also tomorrow, we're doing an all-day college football playoff / birthday panel for yours truly. My birthday is January the 4th, but considering I'm going to be live all day, I figured why not combine the two together and make it
Right.
just one big celebration. So we're going to have an all-day stream, folks, on New
All
Year's
right.
Day.
All right. Thank you, Wolf. Pavia on a play action delay, throws it out to the wide receiver to about 6-7 yards, third down. Oh yeah, Diego. Some people think I have a mind of a coach because when I used to play football video games, my friend used to say that I come up with good playbooks, so they thought I have a mind of a coach. So, and Wolfie here used to play football back in the day, so that's how he
Yeah, I
knows.
used to play
Pavia.
and I was recruited once upon a time. So
Oh, Pavia on a third down has his pass broken up, 4th and 6. Looks like the field goal unit will be coming on for Vanderbilt.
yeah, that was a good job by the defensive end there on Iowa to get his paw on the ball there.
Number 88 for Vanderbilt to kick the field goal. This is going to be about 41 yards. Here comes the snap. Snap is up, place is up, kick is up, and the kick is good. Now with 7:49 in the second quarter, number 23 Iowa 7, number 14 Vanderbilt 3.
That was a 41-yard attempt, and that was from the left hash.
And we are in media timeout. So for those of you who are on right now, please like and subscribe and share us out on social media whenever you share your YouTube links. That helps the algorithm. Also, do my friend Wolfie a favor, watch a lot of his shorts. Those are really pretty popular, and they are really good stuff to see. Also on the channel, here's a little advertisement. Ever heard of what guys are thinking on their mind when it comes to football or any sport by picking them? Well, look no further to what we're thinking on our minds. As 5 of us crazy guys are on the panel, making reviewing games and picking games for the week. Join Wolfie, myself, Ted, Angel, and D-Man on the Pick'em Show Tuesdays at 2 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Central on the Sports with Wolfie channel. Today's game is brought to you by Dubby. Save 10% on your order at checkout by using the code Sports with Wolfie. Again, that's 10% on all Dubby products at checkout when you use the code Sports with Wolfie. So we got a minute 20 on the advertisements there, Wolf. So you frozen again, bro?
I was saying something in Messenger, and plus I've got a voicemail.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah, we have a minute left on the ads right now on the media timeout. So I knew this game was going to be a low score. I had a kind of a gut feeling about this game that it was going to be a low scoring game. So far, my gut's been proving me right, Wolf. But like I said, the game is still young, though. Oh, what? Hey, welcome back, D-Man.
Well, both of the games were very, very close yesterday.
Oh, I
Um,
believe it.
that Tennessee Illinois game, Illinois had to kick literally a last second field goal to win, 30 to
I
28.
your volunteers got robbed.
Yeah, well, when you got 11 players that are cancer on the team that decided to go ahead and opt out of the game, that does make a bit of a difference.
Okay, that does make sense then too. All right.
Illinois only had 2 that opted out compared to Tennessee's 11.
Yeah.
So all things considered, Tennessee did great.
I heard part of the GameCast. They sound like they played their hearts out. All right, not BYU. What am I saying? That was a few days. Vanderbilt to kick off. Caden Weegan is a dangerous kick returner for the Hawkeyes. He's back waiting to kick on the kickoff. Vanderbilt getting ready to kick off from the 35-yard line. And here comes the kick. They're going to bounce. Oh, they're going to kick it all the way into the end zone. First down and 10, Iowa, I think on their 25-yard line, if I remember the rule correctly. So they're talking a little bit now on ESPN about Mark Gronowski. He's from Naperville, Illinois. He was a 4-year quarterback at South Dakota State.
Hello, Papa
Oh,
Smurf
hey,
Jeff. Welcome in.
hey, Papa Smurf Jeff. Hey, Melissa.
Hi, Melissa.
Great to see you guys. Happy New Year to the both of you. Then he's got
Current
57
score is
career
Iowa
wins.
7, Vanderbilt 3.
Gronowski out of the shotgun throws it to Moulton on a swing pass for about a couple yards on the play. Hey, Ted.
All right, Ted.
So Mark Gronowski.
No notifications. The algorithms is all junky today, Ted.
Yep. Gronowski goes under center on a 2nd and 8. Iowa sets up in a bunch wing set on a fake wide receiver reverse. Moulton gets stuffed in the backfield by Patterson of Vanderbilt. It's going to be 3rd down and about, I'm going to say about 10 or 12. But I could be off with my calculation. Yep, 3rd and 10.
Yeah, it's 3rd and 10, yeah.
Okay, Gronowski lines up in the shotgun set.
Hey, Rocket.
Oh, I didn't see Rocket. Hey, Rocket. Gronowski sets up in the trip set. Shotgun. Gronowski back to throw. Looks down the field. Fires. Catches to Vander Z for a 1st down, Iowa. Melissa, you're
Vanderbilt
not
is
going to.
playing just a tad weak on defense, it seems like.
Melissa, I know you're cheering for Vanderbilt, but I'm from Iowa. I got to stay loyal to my Hawkeyes. Huh? So. Gronowski under center. In an ace double wing set tight end on the 37-yard line. Gronowski handed off to Moulton. Moulton off the left side 40 to about the 43, 44-yard line. And a flag on the play. I think, this is holding against Iowa. 10-yard penalty. So it's going to be so they're going to repeat 1st down. So it's going to be about 1st and about 20.
I don't know any of the Iowa names, but it was number 68 that held.
I don't remember that. You know, if Jeff were here, he'd be able to help us with that. Anyway, it's 5:55 left in the 1st quarter. Number 23, Iowa 7. Number 14, Vanderbilt 3. And they're showing Kirk Ferentz on the TV. Gronowski sets up in a wide trip set with a wing tight end to the right side. Now 81 goes in motion. Gronowski takes the snap, drops back, looks, fires over the middle, and he's got his tight end for just about a 1st down. Number 81 for the Hawkeyes, Vanami, or whatever his last name is. I can't pronounce it. But that was a really good play, Wolf. You have to admit that was a good throw by Gronowski. Now they're going fast. They hand off to Williams for a 2nd down. So they went no huddle on that one.
I think the pronunciation is Vanami, I think.
Vanami, yeah.
Yeah, with the AH there before the M, I think it's with the ah sound. So yeah, it'd be Vanami.
All right. Iowa lines up in an ace wing set. 2 wide receivers with double tight end sets on either side. Gronowski takes the snap, fires on the play action, and he is fumble on the play. Vanderbilt recovers the fumble. 1st down, Vanderbilt on the Iowa 42 or 41-yard line. What was Gronowski thinking? But then, of course, how many guys was Vanderbilt rushing on that one, Wolf? It looked like about 5-6 guys on the play.
It was a three linebacker crash, is what that defensive play was. That's where you send all 3 linebackers in pursuit.
Yeah, because number 22 was really streaking on that side. He was the one that caused the sack and the fumble. Oh wait, did Vanderbilt did it really recover? Because it looked like Gronowski had his arm on it. I think it might still be Iowa's ball. Nope,
That
wait, nope, nope.
I haven't been saying anything, but I mean, when you look at the replay, he did
Yeah.
reach his hand out back in there and tried to pull it inward. I think
Hey
Iowa
Johnny.
has the. I personally think
Yeah, they gave the ball back
Iowa
to
should have the
Iowa.
ball. It
Hey
should be
Johnny,
3rd and 16. Johnny
Happy
Webb,
New
what's
Year.
going on?
All right, in the trips offset formation, Gronowski on third down in the shotgun looks back, throws it, and he's hit as he is throwing. He did have a receiver in the area, so they won't. So they probably will not call intentional grounding on that one because he was hit, and he even though he was in the pocket, he did have a receiver in the area though. So they won't call intentional grounding on that. But it will
Yeah,
be
that was
fourth
great
down.
pressure by the defense there.
Yep, Iowa will be forced to punt on a 4th and 16. So, Melissa, your Vanderbilt Commodores got a stop on that third down. Iowa is punting. Decent punt. Wide receiver, the return man for Vanderbilt catches it at about the 12-yard line. It will be first down Vanderbilt.
Yeah, it was 15 degrees here.
Hey, Wilma, good to see you.
Hi, Wilma.
Happy New Year, Wilma. We are in commercial timeout right now. For all the people in the chat, please do us a favor. Share us on social media or wherever you share your YouTube links. Also, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't done so. But mostly, share this out on social media. It really helps the algorithm, and Wolfie would really appreciate it.
Yeah, for
Again, for
whatever
those that,
reason today the algorithms are all messed up and it didn't send out notifications. So any shares is appreciated.
again, thank you for those coming into the chat. You are on the live GameCast of the ReliaQuest Bowl between number 23 Iowa Hawkeyes and the number 14 Vanderbilt Commodores. My name is Brett Alt. I am the sidekick and today, right now the guest play-by-play announcer. You have on my left the howler from Knoxville, Tennessee, Wolfie. We would like to welcome you in, and we like to wish you all a happy New Year as it is New Year's Eve today. So, thank you for taking time out of your day to hang out with us.
And just a reminder that there'll be a break between this game and later, but we'll be going back live again at 7:30 this evening for the Miami versus Ohio State quarterfinal game, and then on New Year's Day, starting at noon, we're going to be live all day with a panel. It will be it's a college football playoff and birthday celebration for yours truly. My birthday is January the 4th, but because we're going to be having all the college football playoffs, I figured, we'll just do it all together, all in one. Hi,
Catbird,
Catbird.
the rocking is part of my disability, so I'm not going to stop.
Yeah,
If you
that's just
don't,
a part of it.
if you can't handle a guy with autism with that, then don't be on the channel here telling me to do that, Catbird. Jeff, Papa Smurf Jeff, the score is a 7-3 Iowa. Who else is that? Plus I'm in
Thank
a
you,
rocking
Melissa.
chair too, Catbird. That's the reason why. Thanks, Wilma. By the way, Wilma complimented us. She called us two handsome guys.
Oh, stop it. I break the camera. What are you talking about?
I was going to say the same thing, Wolf. No, with me, I'm not that handsome. I go into a bank, they turn off the cameras, okay? Let's just put it that way. So they're talking about the quarterfinals and the players who are possibly according to Mel Kiper, are in the draft. We just have a sense of humor, Wilmo. We don't mind making fun of ourselves, do we, Wolf? First and 10.
If we can't make fun of ourselves, I mean, we don't have any good sense of humor.
Yep. 3:57 to go in the game. Pavia lines up in the shotgun. Trip set to the left. Pavia looks like he's changing up the play. One wide receiver comes in motion into a normal shotgun set. Pavia takes the snap, runs on the quarterback power, runs for about maybe 2, 3, maybe 4 yards on the play. So we have a battle of our running and passing quarterbacks. We have Diego Pavia for Vanderbilt and Mark Gronowski for the Iowa Hawkeyes. So we have a 2nd and 7. Pavia lined up in the shotgun, a double shift in the formation. Pavia in the shotgun, take 6 on the thing on the revert on the handoff, takes the jet sweep, goes for about 3 yards on the play. Jet sweep, or as Wolfie calls it, the wide receiver reverse. He calls it old school, I call it new school, so it's the same play regardless. Well, Melissa, it is an interesting game. If you have ESPN, it's on ESPN. So 3rd and 5, 2:51 left in the second quarter. Pavia in the shotgun, 4 wide receivers set, 2 stacked to the left, 22 in motion out of the backfield. Pavia looks, ready, takes this, says number 5 in motion, number 22, and that's a flag on the play. I think they're going to get him for delay of game. False start on Vanderbilt. So 5-yard penalty. It's going to be a 3rd and 10. I think I know what they were trying to do, Wolf. I think they were trying to get Iowa to jump off sides.
I mean, it's called a false start, but it's what used to be illegal motion.
Yeah.
The wide receiver um, was in motion, but then the tight end started moving at the same time, and you're supposed to only move one in motion at a time.
Yep. Pavia on the shotgun drops back, fires, and it's dropped by the number 82 by Coleman. What would have been a sure first down, but there is a flag on the play. Let's see what the signal is going to be. Oh, it's okay, Missy. I meant Melissa. Why do I call you Missy? It's Melissa. What am I thinking? Sorry, guys. I apologize. It's pass interference against Iowa. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down, Vanderbilt.
If you look at the replay, Iowa was holding downfield.
Yeah, Coleman, number 82, was the wide receiver. So let's look at the replay again. Oh yeah. That was a good call by the officials. Did you see that on the replay there, Wolf?
Mm-hmm. I saw it on the first part.
All right. Shotgun, 4 wide receiver stack, double stack. Pavia fires downfield. He's got a receiver, and it's almost picked off. But it was dropped by number 6, and we have reached the 2-minute timeout. Yes. To answer your question, Wilma, I was just getting to that. Today's game is brought to you by Dubby. Save 10% on your order at checkout when you use the code SportsWithWolfie. Again, at checkout, save 10% on your order by using the code SportsWithWolfie. That is the official sponsor of the channel, and that is our official sponsor for today's GameCast. We are not doing the Michigan-Texas game, Jeff.
Yeah, we're not going to do the Michigan-Texas game. We put it on a community post to vote for which game y'all wanted, because I'm only doing 2 today because I'm going to be it's going to be an all-day thing tomorrow. And on the 8 who voted by 10 p.m. last night was the Vanderbilt and Iowa game, with the Ohio State Miami game following, and that was a 8 out of 8 votes, so 100% said Vanderbilt and Iowa.
Anyway, thank you to the 9 people who are in the chat. Please like if you haven't done so. Subscribe if you haven't done so. Also, share this out on social media or wherever you share your YouTube links. This would really be appreciative. This gets helps with the algorithm being wonky today. It's really nice for you to help Wolf out today. Again, thank you for those coming in. My name is Brett Alt. I'm the sidekick and doing the guest announcing for at least the first half of the game. On the left is you have the Howler from Knoxville, Tennessee, Wolfie. We like to welcome you to the GameCast of the ReliaQuest Bowl. As today we have number 23 Iowa Hawkeyes versus number 14 Vanderbilt Commodores. Stay tuned for the W halftime show, where me and Wolf are just going to go give our thoughts about the first half. And what are we going to do? Probably preview tonight's game too, Wolf? What would you think?
Yeah, that's probably what we'll do. We might talk about yesterday's games for a brief moment.
All right. Whatever we dictate the flow of the game, though. The flow of the cast, though. Oh, thank you, Melissa. We really appreciate the compliment.
Yeah, I think the second half I may do the Vanderbilt possessions and he does the Iowa possessions because I know no names besides the quarterback on Iowa.
And I hardly know half the, and I barely know any names on the Vanderbilt side. So
Yep,
T3 and
yep, you're
Ethan.
guilty, Tex. You're guilty.
Mm, all right. So
Yeah, the Nebraska Utah game is starting at 3:30
all right.
T3.
Pavia in the shotgun. Number 28 runs up, fires over the left side to number 0 to 1st and 10. Vanderbilt at the Iowa. I think it's in Iowa territory. Vanderbilt's going 2-minute drill, no huddle. Pavia lines up in a trip shotgun formation at their own 33-yard line, 32, 33-yard line. Oh, we might have an injury timeout, possibly. Cheryl's hurt. Cheryl for Vanderbilt came out of the game. He was on the ground and looked like he was not doing good. He got taken up. Looked like he's clutching his chest. So they're putting him in the medical tent. So right now, I think they're going to call a timeout, or they're going to make it an injury timeout. Nope, they're going to call a charge timeout to Vanderbilt right now. So, 144 left in the first half of the ReliaQuest Bowl.
It was not. Well, yeah. I mean, Vanderbilt did call a timeout, but it wasn't forced.
Yeah. Um. So we are in media timeout right now. So, advertisement for Tampa Bay. So I want to take this little time to wish everybody who is in the live chat right now a very safe, happy, and healthy new year. I don't know what y'all got plans for New Year's Eve tonight. I know tonight I'm going to be hanging out with my neighbor. We're going to watch Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve with Ryan Seacrest and watch the ball drop in New York tonight. So,
Or you can all come and hang out with me and D-Man for the Ohio State Miami quarterfinal game. And more than likely, that game's going to bring us into the new year there, too. So,
yeah. Shameless plug there, Wolf. But yeah. Anyway. Ooh, T3 and D asked a good question. Do you guys think any of the quarterbacks entering the draft will be good? That
mm,
is a good question. I don't know. I haven't seen the entire quarterback draft class, so I can't honestly say, man, T3. I can't honestly tell you.
It depends, because it depends on if um, Julian Sayin is going to be leaving Ohio State and going to the NFL draft. I think that would be your best
Julian Sand's only a
option.
freshman, though.
Oh, if he's a freshman, then he's not going anywhere then. Uh, Diego Pavia, maybe. I know that he's currently in court trying to get an 8th year of eligibility for college, which is a little ridiculous. But
I think, if you want my opinion, I think Pavia should skip the 8th year and try to go pro.
he's wanting that Heisman. He was so butthurt over not getting that Heisman. He's going to try to do anything.
Yeah. 144 left to go. Stats today for Diego Pavia. He's 11 out of 15 for 89 yards, and he's been sacked 3 times. So 144 to go. Lined up in a stack flex set out of the shotgun with the tight end and the wing motion. Pavia drops back, looks, fires to number 3 for about a few yards. They're going to go no huddle, and they're going to run 2-minute offense. Pavia sets up in a trips right set with the halfback, rolls out, fires to his number 16. Flag on the play, and it looks like it's a first down, but they are going to check what the flag is. Holding against
Arch Manning is
Vanderbilt.
probably not going to enter the NFL early. I don't see that. None of the Manning boys have ever entered the NFL early. They've all stayed for their senior year of college. So I don't foresee that for Arch. Now,
Plus,
Dylan
we have a
Raiola, he is in the transfer portal this year. Wherever he goes, this is his last year. So he's probably going to try to go to a decent school and try to get into the college football playoff. And from there, yeah, he'll probably be in the NFL draft for sure.
Pavia in the shotgun formation, drops back with 4 wide receivers. Look like scrambles out of the pocket. Looks, he's pressured, fires. I think it's caught out of bounds. No, it was an incomplete pass. Iowa was bringing the pressure on that one. It's 3rd 15. Pavia is going to huddle up with 54 seconds left.
To be honest here, it looks like Iowa's defense might be just a tad better than Vanderbilt's defense. That might make the
T3,
difference in the game.
T3, I am from Iowa. Wolfie is from Tennessee.
Yeah, I am in Knoxville, Tennessee, home of the Tennessee Volunteers. Yes, I know they lost.
Pavia is sacked for a 4th time. Herkett again.
That was good pass rush there. That was
Oh, yeah.
great.
Herkett, I don't know what year Herkett is in college, but if he goes pro, he'll be. If he goes in the NFL draft, I could see him getting drafted. 4th and 27. Vanderbilt, I believe, is going to have to punt. Yeah, so they've had 4 sacks on a Pavia and 2 sacks on Gronowski. So they're talking about the holiday. So they're advertising the holiday hoops on Saturday. Kentucky versus number 14 Alabama.
That's the start of SEC play.
Yeah. Okay. They punt it. Oh, they're going to fake it. Oh, nope. Now they're going to try to pooch it out of bounds. But I wonder if that was ahead of the line of scrimmage, though. No, it wasn't. So it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 32 or 33 yard line for Iowa. Oh, they're talking with the officials here.
The punter passed the line of scrimmage. That's going to be an illegal punt.
Mm. Let's see
If
what
the,
they're
if
talking
the
with an
referees
official.
call it, if the referees call it,
Mm-hmm. Is the signal for a legal punt the same as the forward pass?
think so. It's a very very rare call, so I can't remember.
Oh, I think they did call an illegal punt. Like I said, even though I'm watching the game actively, guys, the reason why me and Wolf, even though we're game casting, the reason why we don't hear the game audio in the background is because we are trying to avoid copyright strikes and claims. So that's why when we game cast, we have a rule that we have, if we're watching it on TV or whatever, we have our TV audio off. So just so you guys know. So even if we can't read the word referee's lips, we'll just have to take it at their word. So 35 seconds left. First and 10 for Iowa at the Vanderbilt 10-yard line. What are they doing? The officials are just waiting on something. So, oh shoot, that's my. Okay, they must be delaying for something. Okay, here we go. First and 10. Sorry, guys, I had a brightness on my screen there. Out of the eighth week set, Gronowski back fires to the end zone to Vanderzee. Touchdown, Iowa. Yes. Reese Vanderzee, 10-yard reception with 41 seconds on the clock.
I'll be honest with you though, Jeff. That was close. That foot was very close to not touching.
Yeah, that was close. Yeah, he had 1 foot in bounds, though, so that is a touchdown.
T3 says that he knows people in Sioux City and Council Bluffs, Iowa.
Oh, yeah. Not to get personal or anything, T3 and D, but I had an ex-girlfriend who was from Council Bluffs. Not to get personal, but. So, yeah. But I had been to Council Bluffs, too. One of the good things they have there, and not to get off topic, but one of the things that they had there was a Golden Corral buffet, and that place was really good. Oh, they're reviewing the play.
That it was really close.
Oh, Melissa said my screen froze. Ouch. Well, congrats, Brett. Iowa scored. Melissa, they're reviewing it right now. Yeah, I see green in between that. I think that's a touchdown, Wolf. I'm not being biased, but they upheld it. Touchdown, Iowa. So with the extra point to come, right now it's currently Iowa 13, Vanderbilt 3. So Iowa to perform the extra point.
Yeah, that last angle of it showed it the best from the sideline view.
Yep. Iowa kicks up the extra point. Extra point up is good. With 41 seconds left in the first half, number 23, Iowa 14, number 14, Vanderbilt 3.
And just so everybody knows, that's 14-3 with 41 seconds remaining in the first half.
Yeah. So next, so we're gonna switch it up a little bit in the second half. I'm gonna call the offensive play. I'm gonna do the play-by-play for when Iowa has the ball, and Wolfie is going to call the play-by-play for when Vanderbilt has the ball. So we're going to switch that up in the second half. Oh, Snake said, "Hi, Wolfie. Sorry about Tennessee last night. It was a good game."
Yeah, Snake, it was a good game. Honestly, for me being a fan of the game of football, I hated to see either team lose. It was a really good matchup.
I said to Wolfie before we went live, and this is the only thing you'll hear from me is that we talked about backstage. I told Wolfie backstage before we went live that I think um, Tennessee got robbed. So, and there's a return back to the 16-yard line by Vanderbilt with 31 seconds to go. Yeah, what might cost the um that was like a big costly mistake. We'll talk about it at halftime, but we'll go over the first half. We'll even probably mention that mistake that Vanderbilt made. Pavia and the shotgun from the 17-yard line, 1st and 10, trips right, set. Pavia drops back, looks, fires downfield to his wide receiver or his tight end, number 16, Spence. He says he's doing that rock in the cradle thing, so he must be doing no huddle. Oh, we might have a timeout here. Second timeout charged to Vanderbilt. So little at so they're going back to that touchdown play that they're showing here about Vandersee catching that. So um so that's what they're doing on ESPN right now, going back to that play for the touchdown for the Hawkeyes. Second and 1, 22 seconds left. Vanderbilt ball. Let's see how they play this. Okay. I must be waiting for something. Oh, there's an official review. What are they reviewing? Wolf, your opinion? No, he must be on a he must have had another voicemail or something because his audio backed up again. Oh, they are reviewing the spot of the ball. I think forward progress, that should be a first down for Vanderbilt, to be honest. Yeah, with that forward progress that tight end or wide receiver caught on the replay, I think that's a first down for Vanderbilt. But we'll
He
have to
caught it
see the
from the
official review.
29-yard line and he got dragged back. So there's at least 2 yards there that they weren't giving him.
I think it's a first down Vanderbilt. What do you think, Wolf?
Yeah, it's definitely a first down.
If they don't give them I think that'd be robbery if they don't give Vanderbilt the first down on this one. Let's see what the receiver calls it. Let's see what the referee makes his official.
All right, Curse, appreciate that.
Oh, so they did rule it at first down, and I guess from the lip reading I saw in the official, it sounds like that Vanderbilt will not be charged with a timeout. So they're lined up, empty spread set. The officials are getting in position. All right. All right. Pavia lines up in the empty shotgun set, 5 wide receivers. Pavia drops back, looks. He's chased. He's being chased. He gets out to the 40, up to the 46-yard line by running by Pavia, first down, and he leaps over a Gatorade barrel. 19 seconds to go. That was a good run by Diego Pavia. I really thought Iowa had him stopped. All right, 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line. Diego Pavia in the spread weak set. Number 5 runs out in motion. Diego drops back, looks, scrambles, is pressured, looks, and he runs for about a gain of 1 or 2 yards to the third with 13 seconds to go. All right.
If Vanderbilt wants to get something before halftime, they need to get down the field. They don't need to be doing these quick little run plays out of bounds.
Agreed. Pavia, 16 runs in motion. Pavia in a trip set to the right, shotgun formation. Pavia drops back, looks, fires, finds his Alexander out. Looks like to about the 45 of Iowa. 3rd down and 1. 6 seconds left to go. I believe there is a timeout called. 3rd and 4. Because it stopped at 6 seconds with that, so I think a timeout was called. No, he stepped out of bounds. That's right. All right, for 3rd and 4 from the Iowa 48-yard line. And there's a timeout called. Timeout Vanderbilt. That's their second charge timeout. Looks like on Saturday they're advertising hockey, NHL hockey on Saturday, presented by Honda. Penguins at the Detroit Red Wings. Saturday at noon Eastern, 11 o'clock my time in the Central Time Zone. So, just a shameless plug there. All right, Vanderbilt comes out of the timeout, comes back to the field. We got Roy Philpott and Sam Aiko on the call with Taylor Davis on the sidelines for ESPN. Timeouts don't carry over. No, they don't, Melissa. 3rd and 4 on the Iowa 47-yard line. Pavia on the shotgun. Wide trip set. Pavia drops back. Looks, fires down the field for a Hail Mary. Has a wide receiver, and it's tipped, and it's incomplete. And we have reached halftime, ladies and gentlemen. At halftime.
You better answer that question, Melissa. Timeouts get reset at halftime.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. So we have reached halftime, ladies and gentlemen. And now we have reached halftime. The score is number 23, Iowa 14, number 14, Vanderbilt 3. And for Melissa, you're going to like this. Vanderbilt will receive the second half kickoff. So Vanderbilt will have the ball first to start the second half. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the Dubby halftime part of the show, the Dubby halftime show, brought to you by Dubby. Save 10% on your order at checkout when you use the code Sports with Wolfie. Again, that's 10% at checkout when you use the code Sports with Wolfie. Well, Wolf, I have to admit, Iowa has done pretty good for the first half so far.
Defensively and offensively, it seems like Iowa is clicking a little bit more efficiently than Vanderbilt, which is why you see the score the way it is. Um, like I said, it looks like there's some pieces to Vanderbilt missing. I just can't figure out what it is just yet. But
Yeah, I don't know what it is either.
I think it's something to do with the line. But I'm not sure. Because I mean, this is only the second time this year that Pavia has been sacked more than 4 times.
Is that supposed to be a reference to the NFL stuff, Cursed? Says, please remind your college players these are their last non-scripted game. This has been a PSA. You are welcome. Honestly, Cursed, that's pretty much an unneeded PSA. So,
I think what Curse is trying to say is that that college football follows a script, which no,
no.
no,
That,
I disagree. Cursed.
I disagree too.
Now NFL, yeah, I think there's a script to it. Honestly, in my honest opinion, but
He says they even scripted NASCAR, hence why I stopped watching.
and now that I can't dispute. I don't know, but we're going to be doing NASCAR this year, though.
All right. Home field. I believe the game is at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, Melissa. It's at yeah, it's at the home of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Tampa Bay, Florida. Hey Wolf, you want to hear something funny?
Uh,
We were drinking Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar, and there's a Dr. Pepper commercial.
Oh yeah, I mean, Dr. Pepper is one of the main sponsors of college football.
Oh yeah.
Even though they say Coca Cola Bowl Series, which I don't get that. If Dr. Pepper's the official sponsor of college football.
Yeah. Anyway, as we're going about this, let's skip to the next segment. Let's preview the um Heck, Kerr says, let me get out of here. I have a quote bad habit of revealing the magician's trick. You're not harming nobody, Curse. You
Whatever,
don't have to leave.
Curse. I mean, you don't. I mean, if you don't want to hang out, you don't want to hang out. If you want to hang out, that's cool too. I mean, it doesn't matter. But I do appreciate your help, sharing us out, and that type of deal. It is appreciated.
Mm, anyway, so so let's. So you said you wanted to go over some of the games yesterday. Let's talk about that barn burner last night, the Tennessee Illinois game, Wolf.
Well, I mean, really, what that game boiled down to was in the passing game on Illinois. Altmaier just seemed to have it together with his receivers. And Tennessee was missing one of their key weapons, Chris Brazel, um, who's entering the transfer portal. But again, you know my theory on that. Get rid of the cancers now, makes a better team later.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and they got
And
enough recruits coming in, and not to be a spoiler or anything, but I know that there's going to be some major shocks in the transfer portal um, coming up. So,
all right, now let's also preview tonight's quarterfinal game of the college football playoffs. Number 10 Miami versus number 2 Ohio State. Wolfie, give us your thoughts on that one.
Well, I mean that one is as simple as they come as a preview. You got Carson Beck, who came from Georgia and is leading the Miami Hurricanes. Malachi Tony, one of the most athletic players in the country. You got Julian Sayin, one of the better quarterbacks in the country. Runner up to the Heisman Trophy.
Mm-hmm.
You got Jeremiah Smith, one of the other better wide receivers in the nation. Um, Miami coming off of a really good win against a really good Texas A&M team at their home turf in a really weird weather situation with the wind as high as it was. Um,
I always say about Julian Sayin, since his last name is Sayin. For those of you who are for those of you who are Dragon Ball Z fans, you're gonna get this joke that I always say, or what I say about Julian Sand. I say whenever he needs to kick it into overdrive with this game, I always say it's about time he goes Super Saiyan.
Honestly,
So,
I think it's gonna become a defensive battle,
uh,
and I don't know. I just kind of smell the upset.
yeah. So I'm not gonna go as far as saying Super Saiyan God or anything like that. Curse, just Super Saiyan. Now, if Julian Saiyan dyed his hair blue, then I'd say Super Saiyan God. But it's just Julian Sand with his regular hair and stuff like that, so he's just a Super Saiyan if he has to kick his game into overdrive. That's the joke. Anyway, so we're in um since we're pretty much we just talked about what we wanted to talk about during the halftime stuff, so
Now, also last night we continued on to the next game after the Tennessee Illinois game, and that was a really good game too. It was number 16 USC versus TCU. TCU came back at the end, tied it up, went into overtime. USC got the field goal first, and then a walk-off home run on basically on the sideline almost by TCU to win it 30-27 was the final there in an upset, and that was
did
a, really good cap off to a really good stream last night. Um,
I really hear that correctly? TCU pulled the upset?
TCU pulled the upset, walk off touchdown in overtime.
Wow. Sorry, I'm just getting myself something to chow on. Sorry, guys. Normally, I don't like to eat on stream because I don't want to feel like I'm being rude about it. Ha, cursed. KO Ken times 100. I knew he had to do that. Wolf, if you're a Dragon Ball Z fan, you get the joke.
I'm not a fan of it. I just know it.
True. So, for those of you who probably have no idea what I'm eating Greek vanilla yogurt. Only 2 grams of sugar and 13 grams of protein, Wolf.
Yeah, if I do yogurt, it's the zero sugar variety with the Splenda.
Hmm. I like Kakarot, aka Goku, a little bit more cursed.
Right, cursed. I got you.
Yeah, but I could see why you like Vegeta though. So, Wolf, what do you think is going to happen in the second half? You think?
Honestly, depending on the health of Cheryl, I think Vanderbilt's going to come back slightly in the second half, is what I'm expecting.
Because Vanderbilt technically is a second half team. Because how many times have they played come from behind this year?
First, that's actually a really good philosophy to go by.
Oh, what Curse said?
His anti-hero comment there at the end there.
I saw it. So yeah, on the halftime show on ESPN, they're talking about the They're talking about the Michigan Texas game coming up.
Wow, I just don't see that being as good of a game as everybody thinks it's going to be.
They may both be 9-3, but I don't. I agree with Wolf. I don't see it being as good of a game as people would think it would be.
I would have to agree with you, Kirsch, to some level, but that's for a different subject on a different day.
I agree. $8 minutes 30 seconds of the second half. Have Vanderbilt on the beach too. Nice.
With their slogan "Anchor Down," you'd think that they would feel at home on the beach.
You think they would be because they're called the Vanderbilt Commodores. Mm. Hmm. I don't know if he would or not, Cursed. Hmm. Transfer tracker. Looks like Rasheem Biles is entering the transfer portal, Wolf.
Yeah, I know.
That's going to be a loss for Pitt.
Yeah, the whole portal has updated today, and including a defensive lineman from Tennessee. So
Wow.
I'm going to look at the updated list tomorrow, or tonight rather, before the all day stream tomorrow. Now, one thing I will say, tomorrow is going to be an open panel, but we have to know you in order to come up. And it's going to be, we're going to be watching football, so more than likely there's going to be a lot of football talk and stuff like that, but it is an open panel.
Mm-hmm. Even though you say, well, that the Cheez It Citrus Bowl isn't going to be as entertaining as what people think it is, I think people shouldn't sleep on the Las Vegas Bowl. I don't think people should sleep on the Las Vegas Bowl, though.
I disagree on that. I think I was going to blow it out. I mean, Dylan Raiola's not even on the team for Nebraska anymore.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Unless they use their true freshman quarterback. Their true freshman quarterback is really good, and if they use him, they might be okay.
Latif, is that who you're referring to? Wolf?
Correct.
Who are you referring to?
I was talking about Dylan Raiola from
Yeah,
Nebraska.
but you
And then
said there if
that
they.
true freshman quarterback, I don't remember his name. I just know he's a true freshman quarterback, but he's really good.
Okay. Hey, Brian.
Hey, Brian.
Welcome in. Welcome in, buddy. I know it's halftime, so I know I was expecting the low numbers on the panel. So, but at the same time, Wolf, I get this weird feeling somebody else is live.
That's one reason why I didn't decide to go all day today on YouTube, because I knew that this was going to be a heavy traffic day anyways between 2 and 7. Between 2 and 7 it's going to be really busy on YouTube. So that's why I went ahead and decided that I was only going to do 2 lives today, and I was letting everybody decide which ones they wanted. So that's why we went the way we did. We're doing the live now and then the live at 7:30.
Yep. Oh, you're watching silently from the bushes, Brian. You can, even if you don't know much about football, doesn't mean you can still chat. Hey, you can still chat, Brian, even if you don't know much about sports, right, Wolf?
Correct.
Heck, I just reset again. That was weird. Some reason when it hits the 2 hour limit, 2 hour thing, it just resets me, Wolf.
Yeah, you completely glitched out. I think what happened is that either your Wi-Fi reset or you had a notification.
Memories. Then a thing from Ted. There's something from a Snapchat that was about an hour earlier. Yeah, I got 2 lines on my got. Not my Wi-Fi's not starting to be a piece of crap because if it isn't, might not. If it knocks me offline, I'm not going to be happy. Wolfie says Brian, you missed Brian's first ever live last night, Wolf. Because he was doing the GameCast last night, Brian. That's why he missed
Yeah,
it.
I was doing the GameCast last night. That's why I missed it. How did it go?
Hey, Wolf, since I'm going to be eating my snack for a while, if you want to take over the play-by-play for both teams, go for it.
Honest with you, I'm eating myself. It's lunchtime.
I'm just having a snack.
Me too. I'm having some protein chips because I'm trying to stay away from carbs.
Mm. Oh,
But
Brian says
this is
Saturday
fixing
he's
to be
doing
an offensive possession, anyways, for Vanderbilt.
it. Mm-hmm.
And it was returned out to the 25-yard line. Actually, with a push, it looks like it got out to the 27.
Oh, wow. Look at the point margins for Vanderbilt.
Yep, almost double in the second half.
Looks like they're starting in the pistol.
Okay, I don't think I've got anything going on Saturday. We'll have to figure that out. I know that tonight I'm doing the Ohio State Miami game. Tomorrow I'm doing an all day birthday bash slash college football playoff panel stream.
Oh, yeah. You missed a motion wide receiver option. Um,
Yeah, it was to Richardson, gain of 3 on the play.
mm,
Well, actually 5 is where they gave him 5 yards. Vanderbilt 2nd and 5. Ball at the 32-yard line. Pavia and the pistol. 2 wide receivers to the left. Hand off to Alexander, and with no blocking, gets maybe a yard. It will be 3rd and 4.
Are we equal or am I ahead of you, Wolf?
You're still probably ahead.
Third and 5 right now in the shotgun.
They haven't got into the shotgun yet, but yeah, it's 3rd and 5.
I am ahead of you a little bit.
2 wide receivers to either side.
Ooh, are they going to call that first down though? Nope. They're going to call him a little short.
Hopkins in motion. Pavia dropping back. Throws. Pass is complete to Richardson, but it is going to be marked about a half yard shy. It'll be 4th and about 6 inches.
I just see an inside zone running up the middle here for Vanderbilt. That's what I think.
I see a QB sneak, but Pavia.
Oh, flag on the play, but I think they stopped him. Let's see what the play is though. I mean the flag, I should say.
Pavia in the gun. And Pavia keeps. It's going to be right at the line, but that flag looks like it's going to be a hold on the offensive lineman there, number 72, but I'm not sure.
Oh, illegal formation against Vanderbilt.
It'll be a 5-yard penalty, and it will be a replay of the game. Replay of the down. I don't think Vanderbilt will go for it in this case, and I think they'll punt it.
Hold on.
And here comes the punt. Caught at 21-yard line. Returned out to the 32 to 40. And it will be 1st and 10 Iowa from the 41-yard line.
Mm. Sorry, my friend called me.
All right, and while we're on break here.
Hmm. Yeah, I got this at my local grocery store on Tuesday, Wolf. This yogurt. This is while supplies lasted was on sale for 99 cents.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this yogurt.
Ooh, excuse me. Damn.
Feel better?
Slightly.
Hey, at least it wasn't a fart.
True.
Yeah, the worst part with me is I'm getting to the point where my body, it's getting to the point where it feels like you can't trust a fart. Not going to go into other details, but.
Oh, I got you.
Mhm. Oh, wow.
Oh.
I didn't notice that on the sign until I saw it. But this is the 40th anniversary of the ReliaQuest Bowl. Oh, yeah, it's my turn to take over, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Iowa's possession.
All right. Mark Gronowski under center. Lines up in the
Oh,
eight in the
excuse me.
single back ace formation with a tight end wing. Bolton in the backfield, I believe. Gronowski takes the snap, hands it off for a gain of about 5 yards or so. Thanks, D-Man. Not judging, but I thought that was a little cuckoo, too. All right, 2nd and 5 in the tight flex formation. Gronowski in the shotgun, drops back, looks, fires over the middle, finds his tight end, or one of his wide receivers. It's the first down for Iowa at the Vanderbilt 48-yard line. It was Von Nami. All right. Gronowski in the gun, back in the tight flex set again with a double wing tight end on this one. Gronowski sets up in the shotgun, takes the snap and fakes it on the play action, fires to his outside. He finds his wide receiver, number 7. Oh, he says, Wolfie, I don't think Curse Zero can see my comments, by the way. All right. Gronowski
Oh,
takes
I
the
don't
snap,
know.
gives it to Moulton, 35-30. Out to the 26-yard line, first down, Iowa. By the way, shout out to D-Man for patrolling the chat and keeping people in line. Good job. Shout out to you, D-Man. All right, Gronowski goes under center. The ace bunch formation. Caden Weegan runs motion to the left side. Comes back in line. He goes on the jet sweep. Goes over and he's to the 26-yard line. What some people used to call the fly sweep or the end around on that one. But that's a new version of the jet sweep on the Caden Weegan play. So I think that's about like 5 yards. 2nd and 5 for Iowa. All right, that's good, D-Man. Gronowski in the pistol formation with two tight ends set, 2 wide receivers to the left. Moulton drives a flea flicker. Gronowski fires down the middle. He's got a wide open man. Vanami, touchdown, Iowa. DJ Von Nami, 21-yard touchdown on a flea flicker out of the pistol from Gronowski. I know they're going to probably review that, but
That was another one that was right there on the sideline. So I mean, it's definitely going to be a reviewable play, but I think he got it.
Yep, he was in bounds. He was definitely inbounds when he caught it, Wolf, if you looked at the angle. So, touchdown, Iowa. What a play. All right. Extra point coming. Here comes the hold. The kick is up, and the kick is good. The score with 8:50 in the third quarter. Number 23, Iowa 21. Number 14, Vanderbilt 3.
That's
Melissa,
21-3 Iowa.
the score is Iowa 21, Vanderbilt 3. Iowa just scored a touchdown.
8:50 to go in the third quarter. Vanami is a sophomore, right?
I think so, yeah. DJ Vanami, I think he is.
If so, that Iowa's got themselves a star tight end in the making right there.
He's not bad of a tight end. Then Iowa.
D-Man, the game tonight is 7:30 Eastern, 6:30 Central.
So, Melissa, in case you don't know, if you probably didn't hear it, second half, me and Wolfie are changing things up. He'll be doing the play-by-play for when Vanderbilt has the ball on the offense. I will be doing play-by-play when Iowa has the ball.
Yeah, it's not a close game right now. Yeah, D-Man, you'll have time to take a nap. And get caffeine if you need it. I know how you like your NOS.
If you want to go ahead and get your nap in, D-Man, I think that's fine. Me and Wolfie can overlook the chat if need be. Hey, Melissa said, happy nappy, D-Man.
Hey, I'll be honest, as soon as this game's over with, I'm probably setting an alarm and taking the cat nap myself.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the other game that's on today, just real quick. The Arizona State Duke game, Mensa versus Leavitt, who I think Leavitt is actually in the transfer portal, is he not?
I think, I'm not 100% sure.
Let me go verify that real quick.
Yep. That's cool, D-Man. Better make it snappy, Wolfie. They're about ready to kick the ball off. By the way, for those of you who don't know, Caden Weegan for Iowa is his nickname is the Jet.
I couldn't find out in quick enough time. I'll have to look on the next commercial break.
Mm-hmm.
But that game just started, Duke versus Arizona State. And Duke has the ball on the first drive of the game.
Looks like Mark Gronowski's brother, Ryan's in attendance for the game today. All right, well,
Oh,
it's
yeah, I see that.
time for your part of the play-by-play.
Indeed, it is. And thank you to the six listening in. If you have not already, be sure to double tap, give us that like, and subscribe if you're new. It is appreciated. Iowa is up 21-3 right now. Vanderbilt just took possession. It's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Pavia in the gun. 2 wide receivers to the right. Sorry, had a nose itch. Pavia fakes the handoff, drops back looking, throws, deep pass. All the way out to the 20, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Commodores. 75-yard bomb down the field to Trey Richardson.
Hey, Melissa, did you hear that? Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
So the score is now 21-10.
If I remember on our Pick'em show yesterday, Wolf, I think I was the only one on the panel who picked Iowa. If memory serves me correctly.
Yeah, you were on an island. You said Iowa before.
That's what I thought, because I thought the game was going to be close. Then again, I've had history during the season of the Pick'ems show where I've been on an island and I've gotten the games, most of my island games, all right.
Brian, because Ted was live when the game started, and Brett is an Iowa fan. So it just made sense to have an Iowa fan up here to talk about the Iowa football game. So
Yeah, and if you have noticed too, I'm not the only Iowa person who's been up on the GameCast before. You see, Brian, I have a brother who used to come up on the GameCast with Wolf too, and he's from Iowa as well.
Iowa's ranked 23 and Vanderbilt's 14th.
Yep. All right, here we go. Iowa with the ball after the kickoff return, or I think it went in the end zone. I don't remember. Oh, went in the end zone.
Yeah, it's
Gronowski in
1st
the
and 10 for the
shotgun
25.
with a normal tight flat set. Gronowski on the read option takes it for about a gain of 3 or 4 yards.
Gronowski's 10 of 13 for 183 yards so far.
Yep.
2 touchdowns.
And yes, people underlook his quality as a runner too, but because Gronowski played at South Dakota State, which is an FCS school, and they were like a pistol and a spread team. And so Gronowski was like a dual threat, so that's why. Gronowski in the shotgun, 2 wide receivers with double tight ends. Moulton hands off on the to Patterson, and he gets stopped. Oh, we might have an injury for Vanderbilt. Possibly.
All right, D-Man.
Good thinking, D-Man.
Hi, Karina. Hey, guys, the ones that are listening in, be sure to share us out. The algorithms have been kind of messed up today, so that's why the numbers are kind of low today.
Yep.
So if you share us out, the more potential people are in here listening in. So,
all right.
Thank you in advance.
Third and 13, wide trips formation. Gronowski rolls out, looks, fires downfield, and it's blocked by Vanderbilt. Pass blocked by Vanderbilt, 4th and 13, and Iowa is going to have to punt. Beautiful. Wow, it hit the guy's helmet. Did you see that, Wolf?
Yeah, I saw it.
Like, went through his hands, but it knocked his helmet, though, so. Hey, Melissa, if you want to know how we do that kind of stuff, if you're free on Tuesdays, you should listen to our, unless you listen to the replay, but you should listen to our football pick'em stream show. It's really good. You'd like it.
Iowa to punt high, and it goes out of bounds at about the 28-yard line. It will be 1st and 10 Vanderbilt. It will
Hey,
be
there's
about the 28.5-yard line.
hey, there's a commercial on my end, and it's Wendy's with Ted's favorite thing, those tenders.
Them tenders.
I can't do a good Ted impression. I'm sorry.
I've been around them long enough to get it.
Yeah. Yeah. If you go on Wolfie's channel after you're done with the GameCast, Melissa, there is actually a replay video of the football pick'em show from yesterday. I mostly do the announcing on that.
Now, Brett, you missed it yesterday. Ted had ribs.
I think I did see something about that. Ted had ribs.
Them ribs.
Melissa went, Ted does Ted. That sounds
Yeah,
about right. Well, I was up after eating my yogurt. I grabbed me another bottle of Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar.
I'm still going on the first one.
Well, my local grocery store had these 16.9 fluid ounces of 6 packs for $2.48 with the limit of 4. So I'm like, I'm not passing that up.
Right.
Melissa like, LOL, Wolfie, he loves those ribs.
Melissa, let's be honest. He loves any type of meat.
That's what she said.
That's why I
Think
said
about
it
that.
that way. That's
Think about.
exactly why I said it that way. Any type of meat. Any type.
Sorry, I'm sorry, but when the joke presented itself, I had to take the door. I'm sorry. Any food? And Melissa went, LOL, Brett. Yeah, I'm sorry, Melissa. I had Wolfie left that door wide open. Oh, you should see our. You should see the short that we did from another GameCast, Melissa. That Wolfie did. It was downright hilarious. She should check
Well,
out that short, shouldn't we, Wolf?
well, some may think it's funny, others may not, depending upon whether you like fart jokes and burp jokes.
Yeah. Oh, she likes chicken, meat, or that there's either meat or chicken emojis, or fish emojis and veggies.
Now, since I've been on the protein kick with no carbs and no sugar, one of the biggest things I crave is give me big slabs of bacon.
Oh yeah, you
Bacon,
can never
bacon,
go wrong
bacon.
with bacon. By the way, for your commentary there, Wolf.
I thought so, Melissa.
Yeah, I thought so too. Oh, there's the oh! What a
Bobby in the
pass by
gun, two wide
Pod.
receivers to the right. Bobby drops back looking, throws deep pass again, and just missed by Richardson.
He had the step on him. He had the step on him too.
I I honestly think he slipped.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. That last step, his foot went out from underneath him. Otherwise, that would have been a catch.
Pavia should have had that.
That was another 40-yard bomb down the field, and Richardson just missed it because he slipped.
Pavia on a first down, Melissa, threw
Pavia hands off,
he
and
threw a
that's a
deep.
gain of about 4 on the play there for Vanderbilt. It will be a 3rd and 6 coming up.
So what happened, Melissa, is that that's what I said. Yeah, Pavia had a deep ball and was throwing it to the wide receiver, and the wide receiver slipped. So that would have been a good play if he had hit it, though. All right.
3rd and 6, ball at the 33-yard line. Pavia in the
Fourth and
gun, trips to the left. There's a 4-receiver set. Pavia drops back, looking, quick throw. Pass is complete. It looks like it's to Hopkins, but it is going to be short. It's going to be a 4th and 1.
They're going for it. I know I'm ahead of you, Wolf, but they're going for it. Just so you know.
Okay. I smell a play action here. All right, so Pavia in that gun again. This is going to be a 2 wide receiver set to the right side of the field. Sends out the tight end. Just trips to the right. Nobody to the left. Pavia rolls out. Play action pass. Just past the fingertips of Alexander, and it will be a turnover on downs. 1st and 10, Iowa.
All right. Man, that I feel bad for Pavia. Even though I'm going for Iowa, I do admit I feel bad for Pavia on that one. He should have had it.
Well, I mean, ball here and fingertips here. I mean, you can't really do too much about that one.
Yep. 1st and 10 on the Vanderbilt 38-yard line. Gronowski under center. Gronowski hands the ball off to Bolton. Bolton goes up to about the 36-yard line. So a gain of about 2 yards for Moulton.
And that's the 36-yard line on the Vanderbilt side of the field. Iowa is in scoring distance.
And according to the virtual ribbon, they're already in field goal range. All right, so Gronowski lines up in the shotgun. Iowa has 98 rushing yards compared to only 17 for Vanderbilt. Play action pass, and it's an incomplete pass. It was bobbled by by Vander Z. Yeah, on a play action pass on an out route to Vander Z. Yeah, he did not have full possession of it when he hit the ball, so that's an incomplete pass.
Had that been a full possession and a fumble, that would have been a turnover for a touchdown.
Yeah.
Because he was off to the races.
All right. So we're going empty. We're going
Sorry about
shotgun empty base. 3 wide receivers, a tight end, and a running back. Gronowski out. Gronowski takes off running. He goes 35-30. And I think he's going to be stopped at about the 30-yard line. Don't underestimate Mark Gronowski because most people think, oh, you're an Iowa quarterback. You're just a pocket passer. Oh,
yeah, it's going to be a 4th and 1. 4th and 1 from the 29, Brett.
Coach Ferentz is not going to take his chance on a 4th and 1. He's going to take the 3 points and kick a field goal here. Field goal attempt for Drew Stevens. He's 5 for 8 from 40 to 49 yards. This will be a 47-yard attempt for Iowa.
It's from the left. It's from the right hash.
Ball is up. Kick is up. And the field goal is good. The score is now number 23, Iowa, 24. Number 14, Vanderbilt, 10. With 3:54 in the third quarter.
Score Iowa 24 and Vanderbilt 10 minutes and 54 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Now they're going to change the.
And a score update, Arizona State and Duke, I believe, is tied up at 7 apiece in the first quarter.
Melissa, hey, you still got another full quarter to go. Vanderbilt might pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Vanderbilt has been the best fourth quarter team in the country.
So
Well,
right now it's a
well,
two-score game, Melissa.
I correct myself. Second best fourth quarter team in the country.
Yeah. Iowa kicks off to Vanderbilt. All right, Wolfie. Looks like they're taking it out to the 30-yard line. So, uh, so
It'll be 1st and 10 from the Vanderbilt 30-yard line with 3 minutes and 47 seconds to go in the third quarter.
have you been a lifelong Vanderbilt Commodore fan, Melissa? I'm just curious.
I too am curious because there was some pretty dark times in the 90s for Vanderbilt.
Oh, oh, oh. Oh, she's been a Commodore Vanderbilt fan since 1991. Hey, Junebug.
Hi, Julia.
Oh, is that Julia?
Flavia keeps, and a gain of 9 on the play. It will be 2nd and 1.
Is that you said that was Julia?
Yeah,
Junebug is
Junebug is
Julia.
Julia.
Oh, hi, Julia.
Yeah, it's still morning there where she's at. She's in California, Brett.
Oh yeah, I know because they're like 2 or 3 or 4 hours behind us.
Pavia in the backfield by himself, dropping back, looking, throws, and passes complete. The Spence, the tight end, out to the 40-yard line on Iowa's side of the field. 1st and 10 Commodores.
Yeah, Javi's doing the "Make It Rain" sign on his from it. Must be a code sign for
Pavia
his
draws
offense.
back, throws to the sideline. It looks like it was about a 3-yard grab there by Miles. Just woke up. Yeah, I bet. Pavia looking again, decides to keep, trying to break loose and gets out to the 30, out inside to the 27-yard line. 1st and 10 Vanderbilt at the Iowa 27-yard line.
Somebody's cooking something good in my apartment complex. Sorry, it smelled like. So I have got central air in the apartment where I live, Wolf. So whenever
Uh-huh.
another apartment cooks something good, you can always smell it in the other apartments. And
I
something smells
remember
really good over
how that's
here.
like living in an apartment complex. Like the apartment that I was in was like that too. And any time somebody made something good, it's like,
Too bad I didn't know the neighbors. Otherwise, I'd go over for some. All right.
All right, 2 minutes and 7 seconds to go in the third quarter. On a 2nd and 10 play from the 27-yard line, Pavia in the gun. It trips to the right. And Pavia is driving back, looking, rolls out. Can't find an open receiver, decides to keep it, and gets out over to the 17-yard line. And it is a first down, Vanderbilt.
Oh wow! Oh wow! That's robbery.
Vanderbilt in the gun. Pavia fakes the handoff, drops back, looking to the back corner of the end zone. The
Nope, they called it.
pass is
They called
caught by Cheryl, but could not get the foot down. That is an incomplete pass.
Yeah, I thought it was robbery by it for Vanderbilt, and then I saw the replay. I'm like, oh yeah, he didn't have the foot in bounds. So good call, good eye, Wolf, good eye. Man, I feel like a coach saying that.
All right, 2nd and 10 from the 16-yard line. This is a two-rider receiver set with a tight end out on the right. Pavia looking, throws into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores. And that was a pass to Joseph McVeigh on the play. 15-yard pass, 8 plays, 70 yards. Took 2 minutes and 13 seconds off the clock. And that will get Vanderbilt within a score, folks.
Come on, Hawks. Where was your freaking defense? Come on. My
All
grandma
right,
can
so
play
with a
better
minute
defense.
and 41 seconds to go in the third quarter, your score is number 23, Iowa 24, and number 14, Vanderbilt 17, with a Iowa Hawkeye offensive possession coming, and it's going to go back over to Brett.
All right. Sorry, I had to say this about the Iowa defense on that one, but I was going to insult them saying my grandma plays better defense than Iowa on that one, and yet my grandma's passed away. Wait, I didn't know Diego Pavia used to play at New Mexico State. I didn't know that.
Yep.
That's cool. Melissa's laughing. All right, Vanderbilt's kicking off, and Caden Weed, and they're bouncing it to Caden Weegan. Caden the Jet takes it from the 10, 20, 25, 30, all the way out to about the 29, 30-yard line. First and 10, Iowa. Caden the Jet Weegan. Yeah, Wolfie, in case you didn't know, Caden Weegan's nickname is the Jet.
Yeah, but he couldn't put on the Jets on that play.
True. His afterburners burnt to a crisp, if you know what I mean.
Exactly.
Somebody was drinking jet fuel and calling from Phoenix. All right, first and 10, Iowa at the 30-yard line. Gronowski under center. Two wide receivers, one on each side. Tight end. Gronowski looks, play action pass under pressure, fires, and incomplete pass as the receiver was out of bounds. Yeah, they had like a number of pressure.
Oh, yeah, that was a great pass rush there by the defensive end on the play.
I swear that tight end was jiggling that ball worse than the 6-7 jiggle. Yeah, I'm talking about the whole stupid 6-7 thing, Melissa. It was Meyer. So I don't know what his first name is. So Gronowski in
Actually,
the
that's a pretty good analogy there, Melissa. Hit a big bird.
yeah. Vanderbilt showing blitz. Gronowski fires on the play action pass, throws over the middle. He's got Vanami wide open to the Vanderbilt 48-yard line. First down, Iowa. Nice play action pass by Gronowski on that one. First down, Iowa at the Vanderbilt 48-yard line.
That is a prime example of why you do not send the blitz in every play, because that will happen 9 times out of 10.
Gronowski throws it to Gill, and another first down for Iowa.
On that play, Sewell was playing a little lax on the in there by that's the corner for Vanderbilt.
Gronowski from the 37-yard line takes a snap, first down, hands it to Moulton. Moulton going to the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, out at the 4-yard line, first and goal, Iowa. Oh, Taylor and for Vanderbilt and an Iowa guy. We're getting into it. Extracurricular activities. What a run by Moulton, Wolf.
Well, to be fair, that should have been an offensive face mask by Moulton there at the end, just to be honest
I
with
think that
you.
was just a stiff arm. I think he was doing though.
Yeah, but look where he grabs. He grabs the face mask.
Ah.
His face mask goes up like that.
Oh.
And
Somebody call timeout. Oh, there was an injured Singh. The injury for Vanderbilt. He's clutching something. He's either clutching his lower rib or he's clutching his left arm. Can you get a good look at that, Wolf?
that's his wrist.
Wrist injury, you think?
Yeah. Trust me, I know all too well about that.
They're going to let the clock run down all the way to the end of the third quarter. At the end of the third quarter, it is number 23 Iowa 24, number 14 Vanderbilt 17 as we prepare to head into the fourth and final quarter. Thank
And
you
it's
for
going to be
all
a
every
first and goal. First and
first and
goal,
goal for
Iowa.
Iowa. While we're in the commercial break, as it's a quarter change, welcome to those of you who are tuning into the GameCast. My name is Brett Alt. I'm the sidekick and announce and part of the play-by-play announcing as I announce for Iowa. On my left is the main man and the owner of the channel, the Howler from Knoxville, Tennessee, Wolfie. Welcome to the GameCast for the ReliaQuest Bowl between number 23 Iowa and number 14 Vanderbilt. If you haven't done so, please hit the like button. And if you haven't done so, if this is your first time watching, please subscribe to the channel. Oh, and share this on social media because the algorithm on YouTube has been very wonky today, and Wolf can testify to that. So make sure you share it on social media. Also watch the shorts too; they're pretty funny. Also, today's sponsor is brought to you by today's GameCast is brought to you by Dubby. Save 10% on your order at checkout when you use the code Sports with Wolfie. Remember, save 10% on your order at checkout by using the code Sports with Wolfie on any Dubby products. I'll leave it there for a second so you can see this advertisement. All right, Wolf, you're good to come back up now. And so this Dubby is the main sponsor of this channel. Our Pick'em show is always brought to you by Dubby. Our Gamecasts are brought to you by Dubby, and all that. Speaking of Pick'em shows, you ever wonder what five crazy guys are usually thinking on a Tuesday? Well, look no further than the Football Pick'em show on Tuesdays with me, Wolfie, Ted, Angel, and D-Man as we review previous games from the previous week for all the sports that we pick, and then for what we think who's going to win the games the week that we pick. So tune in every Tuesday at 2:00 Eastern, 1:00 Central for the Pick'em Show, brought to you by Dubby on the Sports with Wolfie channel. Also tonight, ladies and gentlemen, there will be a GameCast for the college football playoff quarterfinal tonight between number 10 Miami and number 2 Ohio State. Wolfie and D-Man will be on the call for the GameCast tonight, so make sure to tune in tonight. And Wolfie, what is the time for that?
7:30 Eastern, 6:30 Central.
Right here on the Sports with Wolfie channel. Nick covers it up with 5 seconds to go. Perfect timing, too. All right, here we go. Back to the fourth quarter. Start of the fourth quarter. Oh, right, they're just doing the interviews with the head coach of Vanderbilt, Clark Lee. 2 wins when trailing by 10 plus points after half. Wow, that's a pretty good stat.
Now, most of y'all know Vanderbilt's known for medical, but actually, so is Iowa. That is the Children's Hospital there.
We have a tradition at the end of the first quarter where we look to the Children's Hospital and we do what is called the wave. It's become a new tradition in Iowa sports. All right, first and goal at the 4-yard line. In the tight flex set, Gronowski in the shotgun formation. Gronowski takes the ball, fire it, fakes on the read option, goes over to about the 2-yard line, and is stopped at about the 2. So Iowa's offensive coordinator was a former NFL coach named Tim Lester. So this Iowa pro style offense is kind of what you see in the NFL today, give or take. All right, second and goal from the 6-inch line. Gronowski under center, and there push, and there's a flag on the play.
Brett.
What?
It's a hold.
Nope, they're calling it on Vanderbilt. Offsides on Vanderbilt.
Well, there was definitely a hold there, though. It should be offsetting.
You would think. Yeah, Iowa and Vanderbilt are really good when it comes to medical stuff, Melissa. All right, they're set in the power flex goal line formation. Gronowski under center. And a jump by Vanderbilt. Another offset, another offside penalty on Vanderbilt.
I don't know. I think Vanderbilt was drawn off sides by a snap infraction, but they're going to probably call it on Vanderbilt, though.
Nope, they did call it on Vanderbilt. So it's going to be like first, so it's going to be second and goal from the actual like 1-inch line.
I think it's less than that. It's like maybe a half inch.
I have about 3 feet, yeah. Gronowski fires over. Push, touchdown, Iowa. Mark Gronowski with a 1-yard rush touchdown, even though it was on the 6-inch line or the 3-inch
And
line.
that's going to make the score Iowa
30 to
31, Vanderbilt 17.
Herky's dancing around. He's doing the hawk dance.
6 plays, 70 yards for 3, and it took 3 minutes and 5 seconds off the clock.
All right, extra point coming. Extra point is up, and it's good. With 13:35 in the fourth quarter, number 23, Iowa 31, number 14, Vanderbilt 17. We're in an media timeout right now. Most like dang nabbit to steal Blue Eyes' line. Old Blue Eyes line.
Yeah, blue eyes, yeah.
Anyway.
All right, so just to kind of get you updated here, one of the Duke players actually got carted off the field, and it's been in a delay. 6 minutes, 34 minutes, 6 minutes and 34 seconds to go in the first quarter. Duke is up 14-7 over Arizona State, and that's in the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl. And I can tell you right now that player is in a full leg cast. It's a major ligament injury for that Duke player. Oh, would you looky there? My TV's resetting.
If your TV resets and doesn't get it in time, do you want me to take the reins on the play-by-play until your TV's done?
It won't take no time. I just gotta let it power off, power back on, do a system update, and that should be good to go.
God, I think it's more system updates than a Microsoft computer.
Sounds about right.
Reminds me of an
Sometimes,
old.
sometimes I feel like it's back in the old dial-up days. Sometimes.
Reminds me of an old joke. It's how many Microsoft engineers does it take to change a light bulb? Only one, but you have to download patches and hot fixes, and it still doesn't get the job done.
Exactly.
Oh! You know what I noticed about the Utah Nebraska game? It's going to be big red. It's going to be all big red today on that one.
Yep.
So here's the thinker, Wolf. If somebody chants go big red, who are they going for? Because that's a thinker right there.
Oh, Go Big Red is Nebraska.
I know, but I'm just saying with the red jerseys and everything. Oh, did
I
they
mean,
kick off already?
I don't know if the Utes say Go Big Red or not, but
I doubt it.
I know that they say Go Utes. I know that much.
All right. Looks like they're about ready to take this, start their offense. Is your TV fully reset, Wolf?
Yeah, I'm back up.
All right, take the reins, bro. Unless Iowa's kicking off our first.
That's what I'm thinking. I think the kickoff's still got to be done. Diego Pavia is 20 for 30 today, 235 yards and 2 touchdowns.
I know Gronowski has less passing yards than Pavia, but
All right, so after the scoring drive, Iowa's kicking back off to Vanderbilt.
all right.
13:35 left in the game. High towering kick. Returned at the 8-yard line. Out to the 20 goes to the 25 and breaks loose out to the 28-yard line by Carter on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 Vanderbilt at the Vanderbilt 28-yard line.
All right, here we go.
Avi in the gun. 2 wide receivers to either side. Sends Alexander out in motion for the screen pass. Open hole gets out to the looks like about the 31 or 32-yard line. It'll be 2nd down coming. Oh, excuse me, the 36. The 36-yard line. I forgot which line we were on. It'll be 2nd and 2. Pavia throws. Sideline grab by Richardson, and it will be a 1st and 10 Vanderbilt.
Looks like Vanderbilt's going no huddle.
Pavia in the backfield by himself. Trips to the left. Pavia dropping back, looking, throws. Deep ball. And it's there. Cheryl catches it, and it's out to the.
So think about the 14 of Iowa.
That's what I was trying to figure out. Is it the 14 or the 13? I think it's the 13-yard line. Pavia in the backfield by himself again. Trips to the right this time. Pavia keeps, runs with it, and gets to the 10-yard line. It will be 2nd and 8. I see Iowa's defensive lineman Aaron Graves had a baby during the Nebraska game.
Yeah.
Hey, Connor, welcome in. Pavia looking, rolls out, has an open gap to the sideline, and gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Touchdown on the quarterback keeper brings the score up to 31-24. Iowa with 11 minutes to go in the game.
Hey, Connor. Extra point is good.
And with that, Vanderbilt will be kicking back off to Iowa here after the break. And Brett will be taking back over to do the Iowa drive.
So with 11 something, I think 11-19 in the fourth quarter, the score is number 23 Iowa 31, number 14 Vanderbilt 24. We're in a media timeout right now.
All right, let's see.
Excuse me.
We're out the in.
Yeah, no kidding, right? Oh, that was good.
All right, so it's let's see here. We got a 2nd and 2 on the Duke side of the field. Arizona State has the football, and it's tied up at 14 apiece on the Sun Bowl. And Duke has stopped the offensive drive and will get the ball back. It's still in the first quarter in that game.
What's the score, Wolf?
14 apiece.
Wow.
Oh, they went for it on the 4th down and got it. It'll be first and 10 Arizona State at the Duke 23-yard line. Wow, that was impressive. But that's how that game's going.
They're showing the Rely Quest portion where the Iowa and Vanderbilt players went to the zoo down there. Hey, Wolf, what are you doing on TV?
Huh?
I said, what are you doing on TV?
What am I doing on TV?
I'm calling you the giraffe.
Oh, well,
That was a
I
joke.
do have such a long neck.
I was just kidding with you, bro. All right.
And that was completely a joke. I have a very short neck. I'm like a turtle.
Yep. Turtle, turtle. All right. Vanderbilt kicking
Am I
off.
turtly enough for the Turtle Club?
All right. So it's a touchback Iowa ball. One thing I've noticed about both quarterbacks is that they tend to do really well on the play action.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's actually one of my all-time favorite movies of Dana Carvey is Master of Disguise.
Hey, did you see Melissa's emoji she put in the chat, Wolf?
Yeah. Turtle, turtle, turtle.
All right. Moulton takes it down, takes it to us for a little gain, second down for 1 yard, second down and 9. Be professional. Um, Second and 9 on their own 26-yard line. Tight flex set. Gronowski in the shotgun. Gronowski drops back, fires to his receiver Vanderzee for a third down. Third and 5 on the 30-yard line. Third and 5 for Iowa. Back in the old tight flex set again. Normal tight flex. Vanderbilt showing blitz.
Excuse me.
Iowa sets up with the flex Y trip set. Gronowski fires to the side. It's caught by Gill. First down Iowa at the 35-yard line. Are they going to review it? No, they're not. All right, Gronowski under center, double flex set. Gronowski goes under center, hands it off to Williams. Williams out to the 40, out to about the 43-yard line. Pickup of 8 yards, and it's going to be second down and about 2 yards to go.
Gronowski is 14 of 20 for 185 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception.
Actually, 7 yards. Xavier Williams has 3 rushes for 14 yards. Pickup of 7, second and 3 for Iowa. Iowa in the single back in the ace big formation. Two wide receivers, 2 tight ends, ace big double tight end slot set. Gronowski under center, hands the ball off to Moulton. Looks like Moulton is going to be about maybe 6 inches short of the first down. So I'm going to say they're probably going to call it 3rd and 1. I'm going to call it 3rd and inches. Third and 1. Okay, Grinnell's. Okay. They're lined up in the tight formation. Gronowski on the old tush push and I believe that is a first down for Iowa at the Iowa 45-yard line.
It should be enough for the first down. It is close though.
They're giving it to Iowa, 1st and 10.
Speaking of Dana Carvey, one of my favorite skits on that movie. Remember when he was acting as that Russian dude? This is what you're doing. This is what I want you to do.
Gronowski at the line changes the play. 4 seconds left on the play clock. Hands it off to Williams. Williams gets stopped for no gain on the play. And it's going to be 2nd down and about 10 for Iowa.
We'll call it about 9.5. He did get a little bit of yardage there.
Oh, they gave him 1 yard now, 2nd and 9. Gronowski out of the shotgun. Weak set. Hands it off to who is it? That's Moulton out to the 50-yard line, which is going to be about 3rd and 5. Nope, 3rd and 7. They only gave him 2 yards on that one. Wow.
The defense is starting to play a little bit tighter for Vanderbilt right now.
Mm-hmm. All right. In the shotgun, in the wide trips weak set, three wide receivers to the right. Gronowski in the shotgun looks, fires over the middle, and he has his tight end Vanami. 1st down Iowa at the Vanderbilt 31-yard line.
Yeah, the tight end had to step there, and by the time that the safety could catch up to him, it was too late.
Von Nami has already gone over 100 receiving yards already, Wolf. 6 receptions for 138 yards, 23 average, and 1 touchdown. All right, Gronowski under center, hands off, and the running back, Patterson, is stopped in the backfield for a loss of 1 on the play.
But to be fair, Vanderbilt is playing against one of the best offensive line corps in the country.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Vanderbilt called time. What are they doing?
And I think I'm going to take a timeout with them. I'll be right back. Pit stop, if you will.
Yeah, Vanderbilt did call time. But I think it was only a 30-second timeout, though. All right. 5:03 left in the 4th in the game. It's 2nd and 10. Iowa at the Vanderbilt 31-yard line. Gronowski under center. Double wing set formation. Reverse to Caden Weegan, who gets knocked out of bounds for a loss of about 3 on the play. Third and 12 from the Vanderbilt 33-yard line. All right. Empty spread on the play. Gronowski in the shotgun all by himself in the backfield. He takes a snap. Blitz is coming. He fires to Von Name out to the 27-yard line, fourth down, and I believe Iowa is going to kick a field goal here. Second timeout charged by Vanderbilt.
The way that this game's going, holding Iowa to a field goal would be considered a victory on defense.
And they're calling a media timeout on this. For those four who are in the chat right now, if you haven't done so, please like. And if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, also share this out on social media, wherever you share your Facebook or your YouTube links, because the algorithm has been very wonky today. Welcome into the ReliaQuest Bowl GameCast. My name is Brett Alt. I'm one of the announcers for today's game. I'm announcing the Iowa drives. Along with me, you know him. He's the owner of the channel. Eric, a.k.a. Wolfie, the howler from Knoxville, Tennessee, as I call him. He'll be announcing the Vanderbilt drives. We are doing the ReliaQuest Bowl GameCast between number 23 Iowa Hawkeyes and the number 14 Vanderbilt Commodores. Currently, right now, the score is Iowa 31, Vanderbilt 24. Also, stay tuned tonight. Stay tuned. There will be a GameCast tonight for the college football playoff. It will be Wolfie and D-Man, as they will be doing the college football playoff game between number 10 Miami and number 2 Ohio State. Also, today's GameCast is brought to you by Dubby. Save 10% on your order at checkout when you use the code SportsWithWolfie. Again, save 10% on your order at checkout on all Dubby products when you use the code SportsWithWolfie. Also, a shameless plug. I happen to have a podcast on Spotify, which is a free-based show where I just talk about whatever is on my mind. Please check out the Brett Alt Show on Spotify. And just a shameless plug. Also, don't forget on Tuesdays at 2 o'clock Eastern, 1 o'clock Central, we have the Pick'em Show where we review from previous weeks and we pick games for whatever sport it is during the week. There's usually a panel of 5 people on there. It's usually me, Wolfie, Ted, D-Man, and Angel. So tune in on Tuesday at 2 o'clock Eastern, 1 o'clock Central for that Pick'em game.
And I
And with
should
that,
add, once the football season is concluded, we're also going to be including the NASCAR series in there for the Pick'em show. Picking our top 5 drivers each week, seeing how we do and everything like that. So something a little bit different. Trying to keep it entertaining while there's no football going on. We'll also have more basketball game cast coming. Men's and women's. We'll have the NCAA tournament, all that stuff. So you want to stay tuned. MLB baseball, golf. We're going to have some things during the off season. So just you're going to want to stay tuned.
all right, they were trying to go forward on 4th and 4, trying to get Vanderbilt to jump off sides, but that didn't work. So Iowa had to call timeout. So they are bringing the field goal unit on right now. Drew Stevens has already done well today. He's already hit 1 field goal today from about 47 yards. So this should be a good field goal for him. So it's going to be 44 yards. Drew Stevens lines up. Here comes the snap. Here comes the kick. The kick is up, and the kick is right down the middle. Field 3 points for Iowa. With 4:13 left to go in the fourth quarter, the score is number 23 Iowa 34. Number 20 number no number not 20. Number 14 Vanderbilt 24. So this is a 10-point game. Well, Melissa, if you heard Wolfie earlier, he said, quote, if they can hold Iowa to a field goal, it's almost about close to as equal to about a victory for Vanderbilt as they're going to get.
Now that's not what I said. I said that's a victory for the Vanderbilt defense.
Oh, you said Vanderbilt defense. I thought you meant Vanderbilt overall. My bad. I misheard you there. My bad.
Now, with 4 minutes and 13 seconds left, Vanderbilt only has one timeout. So what that means is that they would have to drive down the field and score, onside it, and score again. I don't know. This game's looking pretty done to me.
You're going to call this game over already, Wolfie, with 4:13? Are you kidding?
I'm saying there's still a potential, but I'm just saying, based off the way the game's been played today, I don't know.
Dude, did you see that hurdle that guy hit him and he went twirling?
Holy
Did you
moly.
see that?
Yeah, I saw that. He went for the hurdle and got tomahawked. Holy crap. I'd be limping when I got up too.
He corkscrewed more. He was corkscrewing more than a beer opener. A beer opener. That was a corkscrew and a half.
Yeah, that's what you call a corkscrew tomahawk. At least a 360 turn.
Yep.
All right, Pavia in the gun, trips to the left. Pavia drops back for Vanderbilt throwing, and the pass goes just over the top, incomplete, and it'll be second down on the play. Flag on the play as well, which does look like it's going to be on Vanderbilt here.
No, it's not. The flag is on Iowa. They got him for roughing the passer.
Oh, roughing the passer. Okay.
Yeah, Graves hit him hard.
Oh, yeah, he at least got there about 3 seconds after the pass was thrown. So, yeah. Yeah, that's a good call right there by the referee. That will be first and 10 for Vanderbilt there off the penalty. Javi in the gun, trips to the left again. Ball at the 36-yard line. Pavia rolls out and does a little quick shovel fake, and then I'm not even sure what he was doing there, but I was wanting to say it's a fumble, and Vanderbilt saying that's an incomplete pass.
I saw the replay. He threw it like this, Wolf. He threw it like this. Look at me. He threw it like this over him.
Okay.
Oh, flag late? Oh, they're calling I think they're calling intentional grounding on Pavia. Yep, that's the call. Intentional grounding on Diego Pavia.
Now that makes sense. There was no receiver in the area, so I mean that makes sense.
And it's a loss of down, so I think it's third down. Nope, second down. Wow, Cheryl caught it. That's a big gain for Vanderbilt right there. I know you're behind me there, Wolf.
Yeah, it's about a 30-yard pass down the field with an extra 10 to 15-yard run on the play. It will be first and 10 Vanderbilt from the Iowa 35-yard line. I'm in the middle of trimming my nails, so I'm a little bit distracted too.
You want me to take over the play-by-play if you're doing that, Wolf?
Yeah, you can for this drive.
All right. Pass by Pavia, incomplete into the end zone. No, as the Hawks had that defended, it was a deep pass by Pavia. Ooh, he got. Oh, did he? He got away with that. Number 6 for the Hawks got away with a pass interference on that one. I could
Oh
be
yeah,
wrong.
he did.
Oh, by the way, score alert in the bowl game. Texas is up by 3 over Michigan, 3-0. Pavia back of the gun, trips left. He drops back, fires, drops a deep pass again, and it's incomplete. He wasn't. He was looking for Richard. He was looking for Hoskins. 3rd and 10 from the Iowa 35. Yeah, Wolfie's trimming his nails, so that's why I'm doing the play-by-play right now for Vanderbilt.
Yeah, they were getting just a tad long there.
Mm-hmm. All right, Vanderbilt in the shotgun, trips to the left. Pavia in the gun, looks back, takes the snap, drops back. Iowa's coming. He fires, throws it to Richardson. 1st and 10, Vanderbilt at the Iowa 19-yard line. They're going no huddle. Pavia takes the snap, looks, fires to the end zone. That is a pass. Nope. He was played clean. Incomplete pass for Vanderbilt. Even on low for Iowa, I think he got away with that one. Number 2 for the Hawks. Watch, Wolf. Not the play that went for the pass, but this one that went to the end zone. Tell me he got away with one.
No, that was clean.
Yep. Oh, they're kicking the field goal on 2nd and 10.
That's smart.
And field goal up, field goal good by Vanderbilt. With 2:58 left to go in the game, the score is number 23 Iowa 34, number 14 Vanderbilt 27.
Now, do you want to know why they done that?
They're playing on onside kicking.
No. With Iowa having the ball and Vanderbilt has one timeout, by doing that, Iowa has to have at least 2 plays on offense before the 2-minute warning. So they're trying to take advantage so they can call timeout right after the 2-minute warning and get the ball back. That's what they're trying to do.
Ah.
That was a strategy call. Now it may wind up biting them in the rear, but
they were going over they were showing the thing where it says the last time they tried kicking an onside kick against Texas, what happened. All right. They're kicking off. Oh, they are going to do a pooch kind of a kick. Not really like an onside, but somewhat of a pooch kickoff. And it's down at the Iowa 34-yard line.
and that was also strategy. They were trying to keep them from returning the football. All about time management at this point.
Find out Coach Ferentz. He's probably going to do a 2-minute drill on this, knowing him.
And yeah, she is asleep right here. That's her head drooped over my arm.
Oh, that's your cat, Wolf? Mark Gronowski on the zone read goes for 9 yards to the about the 30. And they had it at the 32, I think. They had it, knocks it down to about the 39, 41 yard line. So 9 yards on the zone read for Mark Gronowski.
My goodness, girl, are you that sleepy? Hmm? Why don't you go get comfy on the blankie?
All right. 2nd and 1. Hawkeyes in the tight set formation. Gronowski on the read option again, and he gets stuffed from behind. Loss of about 1 yard on the play.
See why they done that? Now it's coming up on the 2-minute warning, and they still have their timeout, and it's the 3rd down.
Is Iowa trying to use Gronowski's legs or something, or what are they trying to do here? Oh, Vanderbilt just called their last timeout.
Yeah, just before the 2-minute warning. It forces Iowa to get the first down, and if they don't get the first down, Vanderbilt gets the ball back with 2 full minutes to go in the game.
Yeah.
Like I said, what they're doing is all time management stuff. That's why they did what they did. It may bite them in the ass here in a minute, but that's why they
If
did. That's
Iowa
why they
gets the
did it.
first, if Iowa gets the first down, it will bite. It will bite Vanderbilt in the ass if Iowa gets the first down here. 3rd and 1.
This was literally rolling the dice and taking a gamble. That's what that was by Coach Lee and the Vanderbilt Commodores.
Wow, there's a flag on the play on that. I have a feeling it's going to be against Iowa though, because they set up like they were going to do a tush push. Offsides against Vanderbilt. That's a first down for Iowa.
First down, Iowa. Game over.
Yep, one of the Vanderbilt guys was lined up in the neutral zone.
Unless Vanderbilt can force a turnover, this thing is over.
Even though she says, dang it, I could just see Melissa actually cussing up a storm in her head right now. Am I right, Melissa? Though you won't say it, you're probably cussing up a storm mentally in your head right now, Melissa.
Honestly, I don't think Melissa's that type of person.
True.
You don't know the story. She told us the story yesterday. Vanderbilt saved her son's life, and that's why she's a
Really?
Vanderbilt fan.
That is cool. I like that. I like to hear that, telling those kind of stories. That's really cool. Yeah, like I have a baby great nephew, Melissa, who was born with artery problems. Like I don't think his arteries were like quite attached or something like that. I don't know his actual condition, but my baby great nephew was named Blaze, and he was at the University of Iowa Children's Hospital. Well, they were doing a number of treatments and operations on him to get his arteries and stuff back into play. But he can't. But so that's why he has to wear a tube in through his nose and everything. So oh, he's doing well. I saw him last Sunday, Melissa. He is so adorable for a little baby. Plus, I have 2 more great nieces and great nephews coming next year anyway. Wolfie knows all about that because I told him.
Yeah.
I have a niece-in-law who is pregnant, It's probably due. I heard maybe early as next month.
Oh, by the way, it's 1st and 15 Duke at the 21-yard line on the Arizona State side of the side of the field. 6 minutes to go in the first half. Still tied at 14.
You know what? At least hopefully this GameCast doesn't go another 2 hours on my end on this one, Wolf, because it might reset me again after 2 hours.
Well, hopefully this game don't go that long because I need to take a nap before the
Oh,
other game starts.
so the quarterback who's starting for Nebraska is TJ Lateef. Wolf. That's who's starting for Nebraska, TJ Lateef. I wonder if he's
Gotcha.
the freshman you're talking about.
Yeah, that's it. Ooh, I don't know what just choked me up, but man, can't stop coughing.
You gonna be all right, bro? Yep. They're gonna. Player of the game is Mark Gronowski for Capital One Player of the Game, and they are taking a knee.
I'm so shocked.
No, you're not, Wolf. I think you saw that smirk on your face when you said, "I am so shocked." I knew you weren't. Well,
That strategy bit them in the ass, like I said.
yep. Well, Wolf, you gotta, even though Vanderbilt lost, you gotta file this under a good game played. Take care of yourself, Melissa. It was good to see you. Have a
All right,
happy new year.
Melissa. Now, y'all remember as you leave that we'll be doing a game cast tonight at 7:30 Eastern, 6:30 Central for the Ohio State versus Miami college football playoff quarterfinal game, and that should be a good game as well. I'm smelling a bit of an upset on
Yeah.
that game, so should be interesting. But that is the final, folks. Number 23 Iowa upsets number 14 Vanderbilt 34-27.
Wow. I I'm sorry, like I said, I'm biased here because congratulations to the Iowa Hawkeyes. A well deserved win. You have to credit Vanderbilt, they did play him good. Pavia didn't have that half bad of a game, even though he was sacked 4 times. Gronowski did pretty good today too. So um
All right, so Brett, why don't you do us a favor real quick before we call it a wrap? Let's pull up the game stats and go over them right quick.
all right, I'll have to go to my computer to do it because I'm sitting on my chair.
Gotcha.
So let me run to my computer real quick and I'll pull up the stats on that. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Here are the stats. All right. In total yards, Iowa had 398. No, let me start over again. In total yards, Vanderbilt had 398 compared to 379 for Iowa. Of course, the only one turnover on the play was by Gronowski when he threw that pick. Sorry, I'm just looking for something to prop it up on. Sorry, Wolf, I'm just trying to get this. Ah! There we go. Vanderbilt had 21 first downs compared to 19 for Iowa. Penalties, Iowa had 5 and Vanderbilt had 10, each for both 53 yards. Iowa was 6 for 12 on third down conversions, while Vanderbilt was 2 for 9. On fourth down, Vanderbilt was 0 for 2, and Iowa didn't have any. And time of possession, 31 minutes 47 seconds for Iowa compared to 27 minutes 34 seconds. Wolf, those are the stats.
All right, so there you have it, folks. It was a fairly even game as far as offense is concerned. Um, Iowa's defense just played a little bit tougher. And that was the end result. Final score 34-27 in favor of Iowa. And that is a wrap. Brett, you can go ahead and call this a wrap here.
You have been listening to the ReliaQuest Bowl Gamecast, Iowa versus Vanderbilt, brought to you by Dubby. Save for 10% on your order at checkout when you use the code Sports with Wolfie. Again, using the code 10% save on all W products at checkout using the code Sports with Wolfie. Remember to like and subscribe and share this and other videos of Sports with Wolfie on social media or wherever you share your YouTube links. Don't forget, tonight we have the college football playoff quarterfinal tonight at 6:30 Eastern, 5:30 Central, or 7:30 Eastern, 6:30 Central. I don't know which one. College football playoff quarterfinal between number 2 Ohio State, and number 10 Miami. For Wolfie, this is Brett Alt saying we want to wish you all a happy New Year. Thank you for tuning in. Good night and goodbye.
And the wolf is out of here for now. And see you guys at 7:30 Eastern.